everybody, and welcome to another episode of Charismatic Misery. Tonight we're playing the module Chorus Strahd, but it's been changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG. Everything created by moi. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. If I can get my will through. But with me, I have a wonderful cast of players. I usually have Illyria, our half elven makers played by Pepper, who unfortunately can't make it tonight, but that's all right. Next up, we have Harmartia, our changeling druid, played by Cookie the Man. Hello, welcome.
Hello, I am Cookie the Man, and I have no idea what's going on here.
Fair. Next, the Vistani, our tiefling bard, played by Adriano. Hello, welcome.
Bees!
Bees? And certainly not the shortest, our Sir Jivkos, our undead paladin, played by Weewoo. Hello again.
Harmartia, tame the bugs.
Fair also. Alright, Gag, what happened last time?
Well, let me tell you what happened last time. It was a doozy. But how it all started out was the chase begins. Godfrey warns us that he is unable to stop himself any longer. He can't hold anything back. And as Harmartia summons the birds, the knight manages to close the distance. Thankfully, Nyx is too slick to get injured, and after some bird finagling, Team Trauma takes flight. Using the map and the compass, you gain a massive lead, and Nyx relays what steps you'll have to take next over the wind, whilst Jivkos' bird complains loudly into Harmartia's head about employee satisfaction. Our resident knight worries about what danger you'll be thrust into when you're free of the knights within Baba's territory. Illyria realizes she has a problem with heights. Leaning on Irius's gained wilderness experience once more, you briskly hustle towards the shore of the river, all the while looking over your own shoulder in the pitch dark of the late evening. And at the shore, you wonder for a moment, what is the best way of clearing the obstacle? And in the end, you settle on letting Jivkos walk along the river's bottom while the rest of us fly over. Dawn is having a bad day. Beyond the exertion, Illyria slips out of its claws twice. It doesn't help Illyria's issues with heights, but thankfully she is caught both times before being dropped into the river. As Jivkos fights to keep his cool as he trudges through the soft riverbed, trying not to get stuck and not imagine the worst case scenario, the other members of Team Trauma chill as they wait for him. What slackers? A Detect Magic Ritual cast doesn't reveal any new information, but the identifying of Shay's cloak reveals a neat new magical item, though you worry the cloak's insignia might give you trouble in the future. You really begin to worry when Jivkos is 20 minutes late, but a quick sending later, your hearts are calmed. Gathered once more, you head towards the Berez region, and on the way, the biome transforms from the usual taiga to a wet, humid, and despondent bayou. You've successfully escaped this attack from the Silver Dragon Order, but as you look ahead, you worry what kind of danger you've entered into. In response to Illyria's inquiries, Jivkos shares that there used to be a frontier settlement here known as Luna Village. It grew in the shadow of Argynvost's Halt due to the business and the needs of the fort generated. It is the oldest settlement beyond the forest folk in the valley, but about 200 years ago, Strahd flooded the river and made the area inhabitable. Since then, it has been slowly decaying into ruins. Nyx offers insight into Strahd's motives as he has heard tales from both the Vistani and from Irina and Ismark that the Vampire Lord destroyed the town after Helios denied a new consort. Marina, the burgomaster's... Is it Mariana?
Marina. It is Marina.
Marina, the burgomaster's daughter, was slain by her own father in fear of what she would become and how she would suffer at the hands of the devil. Strahd's retaliation was to drown the village, of course. That's a completely reasonable reaction. And the GM manages to jump scare her players through music. Huzzah! With that context, you begin searching for a place to rest. You also wonder where Baba would have settled in the region, which brings the conversation's focus onto Harmartia. The Haglet believes, considering her experience with her mother, she would find the best house around. Jivkos suggests it might be the burgomaster's mansion then. Through coaxing, Harmartia also shares that Baba invited her to the swamps in the hopes that Harmartia would share secrets about Morgantha that Baba could use to embarrass Morgantha with. Seeing as, even though the Knight Apostles are technically united in their purpose and allied to Strahd, they do not like each other, and they constantly try to prank each other and prove themselves better than the rest. You certainly hope this isn't the case now for Hermatia after her mother's death, and instead that Hermatia is now needed for there to be 3 Ninth Apostles to do whatever they are doing. Either way, beyond the items you need, this meeting with Baba should prove educational. You are very disappointed with your sleeping situation. Shocker. As you are without tents, and the elements of nature here seem ruthless. You steel yourselves as you settle in for a rough night. During the first watch, Jivkaz is not accosted by the usual night demons, but he does notice purpose-driven swarms of bulbous black flies. Nyx unfortunately fails to ponder upon the Tarocca cards. When Illyria and Nyx exchange the Night Watch shift, Illyria takes the time to apologize for the danger the party finds themselves in. She feels guilty that her friends are in mortal danger when she will be quote-unquote protected by Strahd no matter what. During Illyria's watch, beyond nursing her heavy thoughts, she clocks several swarms of flies gathering, and she warns the party of the potential danger. The swarms charge the camp.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Let's go. All
Let's
right.
fucking go! Let's go!
Fuck yeah, guys. Business.
He's ready.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to here. And we shall. Yeah, I know. I gotta be clear. Gotta be clear about the unfortunate circumstances we find ourselves within.
It's cozy.
Indeed. All right. As you guys can roll initiative, I will say, Teen Trauma, you come awake from Illyria's ragged voice and cry out in rising panic. Sleep has been uncomfortable and light so far, but still a welcome rest. So all of you easily come awake with pangs of deep frustration. The world you come back to is still dispiriting, damp, human, moldy, and muddy. As adrenaline fills your system, you look to what Illyria is warning you all against, and you hear their approach first. A low, droning hum that swells to a wall of noise that makes your skin crawl. You squint through fog and through the dark to see 3 writhing curtains of unsettlingly bulbous and large black flies with angry, orangey red eyes. A living storm that is soon upon you, the wings a ceaseless rasp that fills your ears and burrows into your skull. Thankfully, you all come awake. Irius does not have his armor donned.
I imagine Illyria won't either.
Light armor you can still sleep in.
I mean, she was... Oh, yeah,
You all
okay.
initiative
Yeah, and
with
also
the
she was
first
on
session
her
or-
shift.
or
No, you roll it now.
Okay.
Also, I don't have access to Illyria's token. I think you placed it earlier, so it won't.
Yeah. Okay. Let me think.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting me know. There you go. I should fix that.
Then she got. There we are.
Perfect. And we also have Soul.
Yeah.
Sol!
How can you forget Soul?
No, Sol is staying with me right now.
Okay, Soul is in your pocket. All right. Top of the round, Nyx. You have just come up from the ground. You look towards Illyria. You see the incoming threat. What do you want to do?
I say, I want to sleep. I'll make some bugs of my own. And I would just like look to this wall of bulbous flies and say like, be still, buzzing fuckers. And I will cast hypnotic pattern, like right centered on them.
Oh.
Yeah, that will definitely engulf all of them. Is definitely large enough. That's a composure save?
It is. Oh wait, shit. Why am I in the different one? It is a composure save.
Haha! Look at me.
We can't.
No. Okay, so it's a charm effect. Okay, all right. The swirling pattern of light descends from above, casting for a moment them all in this golden light, a spiral. But there either is be their small insect brain or the nature of being a swarm. They are sadly unaffected by the spell.
Immune to charm. Fuck!
All right, Hamartia, unless you want to move.
Okay.
Yeah, I sort of like get behind this. Well, we don't have tents, right? So
Yeah,
like,
it's like an open mud.
Yeah. I just step right now.
Yeah. Fair. Okay.
Hamartia looks at the swarm and goes, that's damn it, I'm messing up with my beauty slip. She will lift up the cane of the staff of like insect and will say, time to fight fire with fire.
Oh
and
no.
She will cast insect cloud on
It's a street
God.
fight.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Bug on bug violence.
Oh.
Okay, insect cloud is a special thing. I need to check the Frostmark wiki to remember.
Ah.
So it's called insect cloud or insect plague? Or is it
Plague.
insect plague? Okay, insect plague is the range is 60 meters and it's a 4-meter radius sphere. It lasts for 10 minutes and it's magical piercing damage. Blah 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 blah. A creature takes each creature in it must make a vitality saving throw. A creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Jeez.
Creature. And it's also difficult terrain, I believe. Yeah.
Probably
Yes, for sure.
Center the cloud on them, so probably one.
Oh yeah, the thing is slightly smaller than what it actually is. If I place it any closer to you guys, you will be engulfed in it. So.
So basically,
Oh no,
this is
I
like
can do one step that way.
Yeah.
That step. There.
I
there
like
it
to
is.
think that
Exactly.
my insect swarm are like pretty fireflies, so we basically
Aww.
have like
Oh,
a Star Wars dogfight.
they're endangered too. That's a good one.
Stay on target, red leader.
Stay on target.
And also
Stay on
doesn't like a
target.
morsel.
Okay,
so
vitality saves. 17?
The DV is 16.
16.
But,
Let's see how the swarms do. Critical one, a 6 and a 3.
oh no! I mean, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what's gonna be a threshold for the 10? What's gonna be 18 points of damage.
Damn, super effective. Who would have known that insect bug is weak to bug?
Pokemon trainers would know.
The Hamartia's beautiful fireflies, I presume fireflies, swarm the cloud, and they did not indeed expect brethren to accustom to night, and it's like becomes like a killing field of like small but very impactful like dogfights. Imagine like small planes. They're duking it out. And these bloodflies are having a blood fest. So many black flies fall to the ground in the wake of their light that less than half remain of each swarm. That was very nice.
Here goes, yeah, it flies. I should probably do this more. Okay, let's move. And Hamada is going to run away.
Fair.
Go like over here. I think that's like the maximum she can move. 6 meters.
I assume it also starts to go to difficult terrain at some point.
Beyond the hill here, like just this circular center, it is difficult for the terrain for people who use legs to walk.
Okay, so Amatia is starting, I think, barefoot because she didn't have time to put boots on. Like,
Oh, squelch, squelch.
Damn, you didn't keep your boots on?
Yeah. You don't keep your boots on. That's like stinky as fuck.
As fair, especially after this. I mean, even like having your boots on, and except if you dip cause, there is a chance of like developing foot fungus, right? It's not good.
Yeah, guys, I spent 3 months of my life in the mud. Okay.
Yeah.
You take your boots off. Let me tell you that. Okay.
Okay, one swarm is going to dash, otherwise it won't make it out.
God, they're all going for Illyria. Okay, no one's...
It's the closest. It's the closest. And indeed, there is indeed a red leader who goes, stay on target! And Illyria is going to get attacked twice. By this descending swarm for 15 and 11 to hit, as they kind of engulf her.
Thankfully, both of those do not hit.
Dancing out of the way, Illyria seems to be fine. The few times that the flies actually managed to land, she managed to squat them away or you simply get out of the way. Thankfully. By the way, actually, is Illyria full health?
Well, on the sheet, everything is full.
Okay.
We had a long rest, and she didn't do anything other than just like get carried.
Okay.
Yeah, unless she's on full HP, she's got 21 armor. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, cookie.
Bexxy, if the flies end the turn on the insect plague, they have to roll again the saving throw.
Which I believe 2 of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Or end its turn there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, they're not the smartest of the bunch. They're flies.
The smartest flies in the swamp.
they're not dead.
As a 5 and a 9, roll damage.
Yeah.
19 points of damage.
The cloud of beautiful. Are they like autumn colored? Perhaps I would imagine, like nice orange and yellows. Yeah, as they kind of like descend after the swarm, they do manage to eradicate the last remaining bugs. There are some few who try to like get out of the way and fly up into the sky, but Martia's fireflies hunt them down. Okay. Damn. All right. To Illyria.
So I think still have the sort of thing of the 2 attacks and then bonus action spell. Yes.
Yes,
Mark
indeed.
Arcade.
Yeah,
Yes.
-2 to every attack, and an additional -1 for each extra attack.
Okay, perfect. So it'd be -2 to do the bonus action.
All of them suffers the same penalties, and you add upon how many attacks you're going to use this turn. So if you use 1 extra attack, then all of them get -3. If you use 2 extra attack, all of them get -4.
Okay. Then at first, she is going to just sort of seeing
you, Cookie.
the fireflies devour the hostile bugs in front of her, be secretly very thankful they're on her side, and turn to downwards to attempt to impale the ones below that are still remaining.
All right.
With a rapier, which I believe will be 2 attacks at -2 because she plans on doing the spell. Yes.
Oh, and then it's -3 to all of them.
Does she not get normal extra attack? Oh, okay, that's how it works.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So -3
She becomes like overwhelmed with actions during the turn, so that each of them gets less accurate.
That is a 23 and a 22 on the rapier.
Yeah, roll damage.
All right, and they just do normal damage, don't they?
Yes. Well, it's magical piercing for her rapier because she's a noble.
10 and a 10 on the 2 rapier plunges into the horde.
Okay. It's a very interesting thing to see Illyria step up and do this, because she basically does, like, even if it's just a 2 attacks, I imagine here she does like a barrage of 1,000 tiny stabs. And her rapier kind of becomes this kind of like meat skewer with several like lined up bodies still like remaining impaled on her tiny blade. It is incredibly hard for Illyria to catch these things with her rapier, and she doesn't deal as much damage as she wants to, even if it's magical, just by the nature of attacking a swarm. Still, there is quite a few kills on her meat skewer, and the swarm is looking very tiny indeed.
Well then, this time, as her rapier comes back, the end of it just begins to crackle, not cackle, it's not laughing, and she'll cast Shocking Grasp on the...
Okay.
Well, she's a warcaster, so she doesn't need hands.
Nice. Deliver it through the rapier.
18.
18 still definitely hits. Deal your damage.
For 16 lightning crackling out from the end of that rapier.
Irius is impressed by the little lightning crack that she created, and it echoes through the area. And beyond the buzzing of the more pleasant sound of the fireflies, things get quiet.
She's quite a smug look on her face at that actually working. And she's currently half awake, but it worked. Sort of clean off the flies of the rapier. The bugs.
Thank you, Illyria. That was impressive. I did not want those things to touch me. I'm sorry to say, but that's it.
Jivkos will sort of... He had his weapon ready to go do stuff, and he'll wander over, so I don't have to play with him. Sort of... I hope so. But I would not be surprised if that was a first wave.
Illyria wipes a little bit of sweat from her brow, and she says, well, I will not look a gift horse in the mouth. Perhaps I could have taken care of that myself. I'm sorry that I woke you all.
It was best
Better
not
that you
to.
did.
I mean, yes, look, we got this pretty light over here. We're flying around.
Do they have souls, perhaps?
I mean, they are living creatures. We can check. I'll just turn off mine.
I go to like the closest pile of bugs, and I show Boreas who's what by like grinding them into the mud, into the swamp. Why would you leave us alone? And see if there's any souls that come out.
Your boots gets, but at this point I believe you have donned your boots. It gets even more dirty as they kind of squish the back kind of part of these bodies, who are pretty like unsettlingly filled with liquid. It's like popping small balloons almost. And there's another type of grime that joins the rest underneath your boots. Tiny specks of light is released, but they're not enough for you to be able to catch.
I I stomp even more fervently to see like.
If it's a passion thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's not about the soul anymore. It's like trying to make them pay.
Yeah. There's like a few
And
of
then
them.
after he's done, he goes, "Go into bed."
Yep. Well, that was certainly enticing. I am going to sleep. You have fun. And squat, sleep.
As you return to the center of the camp, trying to find a place to rest once more, there is another wave of deep frustration that builds because there is another wall of insect-winged noise rising on the wind.
Fuck.
But they're not here yet. Yet you hear them. And over time, as they get closer, you realize these are not hundreds, but they are thousands. The swarm pulses as it seems like every rotted log, every patch of standing water bursts forth a new swarm that joins the rest to form a cloud that could blot out the sun if it was present. It rises above the forest all around you and then gather into not individual swarms but into one massing, buzzing organism a couple of meters south of your camp. Is so thick that you cannot see the canopy behind it. The swamp is alive as a single suffocating entity of hunger. Let's increase this. Be a little bit more scary. Like a great black cloud, it surges inwards, undulating in various wave patterns. All the while, the noise is unescapable. Even the most panic-filled shriek at this point would be muffled before the swarm of swarms. It hovers and morphs, and then it starts to take shape that slowly become sharper and sharper. A woman's face with gentle cascading locks and distinct lacy cat-like eyes hover before you. At the same time, the sun generated by the insects become suddenly unnaturally muffled, as if somebody put a lid onto the world. And it's almost claustrophobic as you experience almost like your ears are locked. There is a smirk that slowly grows on the woman's face, and she purrs forth in a sound that doesn't seem to have a discernible source, but echoes all around you. But the mouth made up of these blood flies move in harmony with what she says. What's with those surprised faces? Who did you think taught Strahd this one little trick?
Hello, Baba Saga.
Greetings. So you finally stumbled into my home then. Though I don't know for how long I may enjoy your presence, as it has a way of testing the mettle of one's character. I wonder how long you'll last, little lady. And you, sister?
Yes. Sister. That's correct.
So, Hamartia. She's the daughter of Magantha and slayer of your hag family. Ah, that brings back memories. When I wanted to fuck her over, I didn't quite mean something so drastic. The power is so skewed now, making my job so much harder. And you didn't take her place on her apostle throne either, yet you claimed her territory. Surprising. Unusual. Did your mother truly educate you so poorly?
Wait, my mother did not educate me at all. So...
A miscalculation. A miscalculation then on her end, considering what you've become, little changeling? So, what business do you have with me? And with which epithet should I address you now?
Well, first things first, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Hamadia Sunbringer.
Sunbringer.
Yes. And I wish to observe your standing stones.
Not completely clueless, then?
Ah,
You lie.
it's not a lie. I do wish to see your standing stones.
Which Amartia Sunbringer? I do not know why you would choose such a name. Ominous or foolish? I do recognize you as a fellow witch blessed with a lair of your own, and the witch code stipulates that I should treat you with respect as long as you grant me the same favor. I cannot, at this point, disband you from my lands, but you shall henceforth be aware of that the standing stones are not territory, but more like my private property. And you shall not approach them. Not even see them on the horizon.
I see. I did not. Well, I understand why they are so precious to you. Funny how Rain didn't really guard hers, you know?
She is more of a cousin. They have always been a little bit aloof. Hard to deal with. At least with our kind, it's cutthroat but honest. Feels like home. They're strange. Though at this point, I would watch my back if you make it out of here alive. I imagined, even beyond that ice-cold facade, she is furious.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, so many of her little puppets dead.
Still, I wish to gain something else if the standing stones are truly that private. As a fellow witch. I'd like to gain some knowledge, perhaps understanding of your operation and your operation with my mother, Catherine. See, maybe I missed the point. Maybe there is a greater picture, but currently I cannot see. You seem like a reasonable person, Babali Saga. And I wish to be a reasonable hag myself. A reasonable witch. Let's hear each other out, see what knowledge we can confer in each other. Maybe we can get some beneficial blessings from one another.
So you wish to gaze upon my territory, my power, my fabulous self?
I did not mean to intrude by any way, I just wish to observe and learn.
No, I do understand. I was once young and unsatiably curious as well, and how can I fault you for wanting to claim an iota of what I've gathered? Fine. However, I do want to test you to see your true character. So I will remove and rescind my invitation to roam my lands freely. Except for my private properties, that is. I have no interest in hosting that dumb broad of yours that is not deserving of my son's attention. And a hag who has yet to find her own. And
Bexxy, can you repeat the last sentence, please?
she has no interest in hosting a dumb broad that is not deserving of her son's attention, and a hag who has yet to find her own.
You'll find her own what?
Place.
Oh, I do have a place. It's called Skull Manor. I bought it from my mother's dead hands.
I'm not talking. It's more metaphysical. My workload. It's harder to control because of you. And I wish to punish you a little for the extra work I will have to do now. So, if you foolishly decide to stay and try to earn my respect and favor, I have no obligation to make my lands friendly to you in the meantime. And to make myself clear, when you, or someone in that circle, coven that you bring with you, Hamatia Sunbringer, disrespect me, I shall actively hunt you all. There are other prospects that can take her place. And your stupid friend over there is now without my son's protection. And for all I care, for now, your corpses can rot for eternity in my backyard, and her little pretty corpse can be a good gift for me to dump on his castle's doorstep. Hamatia, truly, why don't you ditch that good-for-nothing found coven of yours and just give them to him? There should be some kind of shred of mercy left there, even after all this time, and then come back alone and ready to be properly educated. I can make you into a mighty knight apostle. Wouldn't that be better for you? You do realize that, don't you? If you do not abandon them, you will suffer. Come on. Embrace your future. As a hag, as a night apostle. And I will not only teach you, I can shield you. And whatever dreams you have for your future can come true. Power. Assets. Love. Even that. I can teach you how to master.
Hourly Saga, your offer is quite lucrative. I am afraid I do not ditch covens easily. And I am afraid that threatening suffering to a person who has already suffered much does little to motivate. I shall continue to walk my own path. And I hope that our paths will become beneficial to each other. I understand that you're not willing to have us here on friendly terms. Perhaps a display of power will change it. You claim that this coven is lacking, but in the end, this coven killed another, replaced. Baba Lisaga, I understand your significance to this land. But I pray you do not underestimate our significance and might as well.
To be young and naive. All right. Then either impress me, or let your stay be eternal and your lives short. Do try to enjoy the little time you have left. Or learn. Either way, I will be satisfied. Sound returns. The sound of 1,000 raspy wings. They remove their shape to become a tornado instead, and like a great cloud, they ascend towards the sky, where they slowly disperse into the mists, dancing upon the ponds, hiding within their hiding holes, and otherwise disappearing within the mist.
Amartya will turn to the rest of the party and will say, you know, I never really understood this whole thing where you try to seduce someone with the power and subsidiary. You cannot actually tell me that I can get what I want if what I want is to break the current order of things. That's just flawed logic. I expected more, to be frank.
You can see, like, Illyria is, like, shaking in her spot, like, one hand on her peer. She seems pretty angry. And her jaw is set, and she kind of, like, runs a hand through her rather moist hair by now, by sweat and other things. Oh, that was close. I was about to say something I think should not have been said.
We can say it later, perhaps.
This whole place is under the Saga's control, like how the surrounding squall manors were Morgantha's and now are mine. We can, if I remember correctly, we can always sense the location of people who are here.
Well,
so
yeah, like, you're not sure if her lair works the same ways as yours, but you can definitely make assumptions, for sure.
Yeah. So if it's the same as Squall Manor, she can sense our every step, our every location, our every move. We are not safe. Whilst we're here, in no place, in no time. And she probably has haglings as well, or perhaps people like me.
Well, we must be careful then, and prioritize what we must.
Indeed. I do not think engaging in plain combat with Baba Lysaga would be a wise choice as of now. I'm afraid I sense when she's stronger and older than what Morgantha was.
Most definitely, as she has been here, most likely longer than I.
But I got to say, then Illyria was right when she assumed that this loss of a Night Apostle has affected them.
Yeah. It seems that she has to maintain the bond. It put a strain on her.
Well, that is good for us.
Just Yoey ominously laughing in the background.
Yoey is water.
So, dear friends, we need to consider our next move very carefully. What are we aiming to achieve here?
The same that we've always wanted to achieve whilst we come here, right?
The skull, and
Yes.
the part that you require.
The standing stones, if we go to the standing stones, it will be a direct propagation of Baba Lysaga. I
As
think it's
would
better
the
to-
skull.
The bigger question really is, do we want to make an enemy of Baba Lysaga or not?
I think it will be inevitable in some time, but if we manage to impress her enough, she likes games. She wants to fuck with people. If you do manage to do something that impresses her, maybe we'll manage to achieve an objective in a diplomatic approach.
Perhaps.
Not gone.
Yeah, I'm happy to say I was kind of right. Then there is an inn here, says Illyria. We can waltz around under the pretense that you indeed want to learn from her and try to find a way to earn her respect. And in the meantime, perhaps we can scout, get a lay of the land.
You heard her. Becoming her apprentice and learning from her at this point means betraying you. And I do not wish to do so for obvious reasons. I am not willing to sell you out, and I'm not willing to even... Maybe if we can get some false flag or something like that, but...
Maybe you're still making up your mind. You came here to see all of this and how powerful she is and all of that, and you were making sure it's worth it?
Sounds good to me.
I think it may be best to come on friendly pretenses at the first, at least.
Marty, what do you think she meant when she said disrespecting you? It seems like we're not welcome, but she would not actively come after us unless we disrespect her. What do you think that means?
Disrespecting her would be to intrude upon her property, to do things that will enrage her. I'm just, let's say, if you go back to Morgantha, disrespect would be burning her property. So, as long as we're here and we don't steal anything precious or we don't do anything that might prove a provocation of her sovereignty over this land, I think we will be fine.
Makes sense. So, we try to stay under this pretense, gather information, find out where she is, and when we're
Find
ready...
that guy that is willing to turn on her.
And then when we have the cards on our side, so to say, or as many as we can gather, we pounce. We disrespect her.
When it becomes inevitable.
A clash is inevitable, as you say. I just wish that we do not need to pay a personal or ethical price before we get there. You remember my mother have very twisted ways of playing with people.
She would try to wear us down.
Indeed. I would expect dreams as well. Dreams are not unlike what we've experienced before.
But is there any way to protect yourself against that? What should one do when they're in that nightmare?
I do not know. That's a good place to maybe research.
Perhaps the Night Watch can look and watch those sleeping, and if somebody starts to sweat or fret, we can wake them.
Perhaps. If there are physical signs of such things.
And if she will try to wear us down, we should really look to each other and protect each other. This is...
And no secrets. If you're feeling something, you say something.
No secrets.
Agreed.
Cross my heart and hope to die.
I don't hope to die at all. That's a crazy saying.
It's just a... Sorry, it's from where I come from. It's just a saying. I don't hope to die.
Hey. Maria will put her hand out for like a team thing where you all put your hands up.
Nix rolls his eyes and goes back to sleep.
Nix, it's important. It's team buildings. Nix.
What is this corporate shenanigan?
Nix, I will not allow you to skip out of this. Illyria walks over and like grabs your hand, drags you back.
Jeff Gus will just sort of put his hand over the top of them.
Okay, what do we say? Go team! No.
I am a bit too tired to do all of that, perhaps.
Okay,
How about a stern, silent nod whilst we look in each other's eyes?
Okay.
No words.
With a lot of fighting spirit.
Yeah, really determinedly. And Hamadia will squint as hard as she can.
Yeah.
You need to poop, Amatia?
What?
Don't ruin the moment, Nix. Just do it.
Okay, Nix looks like he's about to poop.
Gus just has his cold, glowing, like piercing eyes as always.
Illyria tries to look as angry as possible. Iris as well. Squinting in eyes, looking at each other, and then like at other ones you will kind of like nod. It's a little bit awkward because it's not at the same time, but like some people nod afterwards, and it's like okay, oh, all right, okay, and then you kind of let go of the moment.
First, though, before we sleep, Arius, may you do those alarms, if we have not already.
You must be sleep deprived, my friend. There is one at the center of the camp.
Thank God. Good night.
Yes.
Enjoy the morning.
Good night. Will wake me if anything happens. I'll be the next watch. All right. Okay. Sleep tight, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Nix goes back to his hovel.
To the mud.
Ragdoll.
To the reeds. I think you like tried to like take some reeds and like, so you're not actually sleeping on the mud, so you're like a little bit protected. But yeah, it's still harsh. Very harsh. Okay. Illyria goes back to her watch. She keeps a stern eye out. She spends further time thinking about what's happening and trying to calm down the rage after being called a dumb broad. Like muttering to herself, and like, tell her. Like, oh. And after some time, she wakes Arius up. Arius will make a perception composure, which is for Arius. Let's see. Gets his luck stone. Where do I have you? I think it's +6, right? Do you have it open?
What?
My Roll20 is a little bit slow.
Arius?
Arius, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have Arius open.
Yeah. What is his perception composure?
Perception composure is...
Beep, 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 beep.
Perception composure, I believe it is 6. Plus 6.
So then +1 to that, so +7. Because of his luck zone. Oh, yeah. 12. Ooh. Ooh, could have been better. Could have been better. Okay. Time passes. Nobody knows what's happening. And what do you think? Let's see. No, they would not approach. No, they okay. So, despite the 12, Arius will notice, perhaps a little bit later than he should have, a 2 buzzing swarms, the water that gets close to the party, to the camp.
Oh no.
2 more swarms. I think, considering how the fight went, he is going to try and deal with this without waking you guys up first.
What I was planning to do if it was Arius' turn is to just like do an upcast thunderwave. That's not gonna keep everyone sleepy though.
Yeah, it will be loud. Most of his spells are loud.
Yeah.
Arius doesn't do quiet.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, because even like a lightning bolt, right?
Lightning bolt
makes
will be very loud, yeah.
Yeah.
The quietest things might be the force blasts.
The force blast, but it's not really gonna do much.
Yeah. I will still say that the lightning spells, like, unless it's said that it, like, deals, like, it is very loud up to, like, the lightning bolt is at least quieter because it doesn't mention that the boom is audible for out to 100 meters, right?
Yeah, to be fair, it's
Right,
lightning,
just
not thunder.
Yeah, lightning
Yeah.
doesn't make sound in the sky. Why it does, but it's like it's too far to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there would be like a crackling kind of sound rather than the boom of the sonic kind of energy. Yeah. Should we do a lightning bolt?
Why not?
Okay. 2 swarms coming Aria's way. He needs to do a soul check.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will say, like, he waits until they're, like, perfectly lined up, or he moves until he's lined up. So they take damage. 18,
good?
nice. All good.
Hold that soul. Hold that soul.
Hold that soul. Hold that soul.
Hold the line. Okay, dexterity save. Okay. And he has DV 16. Okay, that's a 5. And a 10. Alright, roll me 86 damage.
8d6 is I'll roll those 2s.
Ooh.
Those 1s, sorry.
Yeah.
So just an additional 4, so 30 points.
Ooh. With indeed a crackle in the air, searching of energy, and light that flashes through this meadow that you're on. All of the flies fall down on the ground, singed, burned, and dead. I need the rest of you all to make me a perception check with composure.
Perception. See. I have very good perception composure. It's very good. It's like a. It's like a 14. Why am I a horse?
What did you roll with a reroll?
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's still 16. Only
Okay. Oh shit, we don't have Jivkos with us. Let me roll as Illyria. It's still a 14 for you? What is it? Perception composure?
For me, it's 16. I have a +2.
Okay. Thank you. And... All right. This is strange because you should like roll low to not be awoken. Thank you, Jukos. Can you roll a perception composure for you?
Yes, of course. Sorry. Perception. Composure. 14.
Nice. Okay. Thankfully, despite the sound, despite the sound of the flies coming closer to the camp, and kind of like there's this instinctual survival instinct of like cringing and jerking awake. Both Illyria, Hamartia, and Jivkos remain sleeping. Nyx, you do startle awake. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I just got them. It's alright. Shh. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Good job, Jivkos.
That was lucky, I think.
If you say so. Let me know if there's any other situations that require my awaking.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. Go back to sleep.
You don't have to.
All right. Okay. So, morning is about to be upon us without further incidents. Let's handle some end-step triggers, shall we? Replenish spells. Replenish your half of your hit dice. Spend hit dice if you need to heal. I also need everybody to make me a vitality saving throw. Nix does so with disadvantage.
I know you were going to say that.
Oh, also, does this, I assume, trigger while I'm unconscious?
Yes, yes, indeed.
19.
Nice.
5.
Remember Irius and Illyria.
13. I'm just pulling up Illyria's, which is an 18. And I don't believe she has anything for... No.
Vitality, right?
Yeah.
Does he have proficiency?
Is it rounded up or
He
down
does,
to hit
yes.
dice? I forget.
Up.
You regain rounded up.
Five. Yeah.
16 for Arius.
16 for Irius. Okay, so okay, nice, good job, Armenia. On that. 18 for Illyria, 13 for Jivkos.
Yep. And Illyria is currently full HP, so I haven't done any.
Nice.
going for it.
All right. And area 16. Okay, so both Jivkos and Nyx, when eventually Arius wakes you this morning, you do not feel completely rested. You have gained the benefits of a long rest, but you're both exhausted, and you do sense that if, like, things might get worse and worse over time if you strain yourself further. You guys can continue to rest this morning and lose some hours in the day to try and catch up.
I was about to say, first of all, I wish to switch my target in seeking to Babala Saga.
Ooh, okay,
As
all
I
right.
believe we have now technically met her.
Technically,
I met
yeah.
her before as well. I met her ages ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Do you also do the thingy?
With the thingy?
do you look at your mental rudder after changing targets?
Yes.
Okay. You close your eyes, you focus, thinking and focusing your ire, your stubbornness to keep on going towards Baba Saga rather than Strahd. It's an enemy, an obstacle, a challenge to be removed before you can rest easy. And your sight, your inner sight lights up like a goddamn firework, like light show. It is going off in every direction and no direction and at any distance at once.
It was sort of immediately after getting up quotation marks and already being quite sluggish, have sort of closed his eyes and then just immediately sort of rubbed his head and opened them back up, like he's got a little bit of a headache.
Yeah, that was almost like a migraine attack.
Well, it appears that my tracking does not work on Baba Lysaga to the same degree.
Well, that's a shame. Kind of makes sense a little bit, though.
Well,
You're in her lair, in her land, everything is, here. It's a piece of her, just like if you were in, Swall Manor, everything
Did I have
kind
the
of
same
looks like
in
Amadia.
small manner? Because I'm pretty sure that I did say before, like we discussed, that he would have used it on her to figure out where she was going and what she was doing.
Morgantha?
Yeah,
Yeah,
would it have come off the same?
Okay. indeed was a little bit of confusion involved. It wasn't like as narrow and straight your radar, but it did work in Morganthasle
Okay.
in the end. Unpleasant,
Yeah.
but worked.
Well, not to this degree. I hoped that would be able to lead us to something more, but we can do without, I guess.
Good thing you tried, at least you know now. Thank you for trying.
Indeed.
So, you said that you've been here before, right? Luna?
This area, yes, is Luna Village and Perez, but it
In
is
their previous
quite
state
different. Yes.
before they were, yes, swallowed. Does anything look familiar to you?
The roads are indeed the same, and landmarks to a degree, yes, but we have not gotten to the main part of it, the actual village. There, I am unsure how well my knowledge will help, but there were definitely structures and places that will have, in essence, survived the flood. So, perhaps she has utilized those.
We'll have to see if it's just something seems familiar to you. Just, shout out.
For anything important, yes.
Cool.
So, are we going to get close to it then? The
That's
village?
the plan.
Alright, make sure to eat. Gather your strength. How long do you
Check
think...
off the rations.
Nice. How long do you think until we will get there?
How long do I think it would take, taking into account it's also a swamp,
Yeah.
to go from here to
Yeah.
sort of near the village?
You're definitely slowed down. Not always it is like difficult terrain, and it's not always it is difficult terrain, and sometimes it is extremely difficult terrain. So like all in all, it does indeed take you a little bit longer than normal travel, because of these harder to cross areas. You're currently not on the map that I've sent you. You're still a little bit north of it. To get onto it, you estimate, like normally it would be like perhaps an hour. Now you think it's going to be an hour and so.
Mm-hmm. And it will probably arrive from the northeast road, correct?
Yeah. From the main road that comes from the north.
Yeah, sick. All right.
About an hour and a half with this more difficult terrain ahead, but we will arrive in an area that maybe, well, has things that might have survived thanks to their larger, well, structures and it being a more affluent part of the town.
So, hour and a half.
Yes.
Alright, let's get going. I'm feeling a little sluggish today myself too. Just shake it off. I'm sure I'll wake up soon.
My body feels like it doesn't respond as normal.
We'll be fine.
Are you sick? Are you sick? Was that a cough?
No, it's just more like, didn't get the right amount of sleep sleeping in a swamp.
Yeah.
Didn't get all of that benefits, shall we say.
Do you need to rest a little bit more? I think we can take our time.
True. We're in no rush, are we?
Jeff's backpack to sew, so.
I mean, if time is not of the essence, I say that that'll be great. I mean, we can take our sweet time to get there. I mean,
Yeah, let's
there's
take
no
our sweet time.
pressure.
Why not? No, it's not like
Not being hunted anymore, right? I mean, okay, we might incur the wrath of Baba to make it interesting, to show strength and whatnot.
Yeah, but it's not like we have a group of undead knights coming after us.
True. Okay, let's take it easy then.
No offense, Jeff Cost.
None taken.
Okay, Jeff Cost, give me. I can't stand it anymore. Give it to me right now.
Thank you. It is appreciated.
And he'll sort of take the half in tatters bag of his back and hand it over.
Her mother
Okay.
will pull out her needle and string and we'll patch it up.
Nice. Very good.
Just makes the rest further.
All right. Make me an art and craft with
Let's go.
with
I love
cunning. Let's do an art and craft with cunning. And
Okay.
an hour doth passed. Those who have exhaustion can reroll. Nix does so still with disadvantage. And to
Are we
after
unconscious for this next bit, or is it like short resting?
it's like short resting. You will continue to do vitality saving throws until the exhaustion is removed or 4 hours have passed, and we do a check for each hour.
Bexxy 25.
You do have a plus 3, by the way, next.
I have a plus 3. Oh, yeah, it's still
Yeah, because me. Because I'm awake
12. All right. Hamartia, damn. You looked at these pieces and you figured out a very efficient way, resource-wise, time-wise, and aesthetic-wise to patch this backpack up together. It is damn well done, and you're very proud.
She will very smugly give it back to Jeff Cost.
I'm unsure exactly how, but you have made it better than it was before.
I just made the straps a little bit tighter so that, and I also made a third strap to your waist so it can balance the weight. It's fine. It's no harm done. No.
Thank you. Indeed.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I got 22.
Yeah. And because with your undead, indeed, persistence, that fog clears quickly from your mind and from your creaking bones. Nix, you're still in desperate need of a big cup of coffee.
Coffee exists in Barovia.
If only.
Imported.
Like wine, it would be very expensive indeed.
Also, if I'm able to, could I have spent one of that hour as well doing the introduction to horsemanship book reading?
Yeah, I will allow that. Okay, clear an hour. Okay, do you guys stay an hour more?
Do you require it, Nix?
Please.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, okay. Yeah, Ilya is getting anxious. Irius is going through his notes. Was Ilya is doing some gymnastics and push-ups and such, trying to make sure she doesn't fall behind. Okay, let's do another vitality saving throw for Nix.
Come on.
See with disadvantage. Disadvantage. But plus 3.
I'll include. I'll include the plus 3 in the roll. 10.
As you're lounging around, just waiting on better times, you can do another hour with the book as well, Weewu, if you want.
Perfect.
There is a buzzing sound on the horizon, and 3 swarms of bulbous black flies starts to approach your camp.
Yay!
What actions do the party want to take to destroy the threat? 3 swarms.
Attacks.
Okay. Everybody can make a round of attacks before they can attack. Let's handle the first. Who want to step up first to the first swarm?
I mean, Illyria's fast, so I assume
That's
she
true.
probably-
Okay. Do you want to do a combo with her?
Yeah, same as
Yeah.
last time. So. I'll
All right.
just-
-3 to all attacks.
That is those the 2 rapier,
Yes.
and then I'll just do the the hands as well.
Yep.
The grasp. I just started finding plus 12.
That is the last one. The swarm does indeed evade.
Oh, okay. Perfect. For then bomb and bomb for magical piercing.
Ooh. Okay. 14 and 13. The first swarm still stands, but it is definitely damaged. Who want to do an action next?
I guess Sirius will step up and you know, do another lightning bolt and like try and pierce as many as he can.
All right.
It worked
I-
last time.
I will allow Arius to line them up so they all are in a perfect line for him. Has to step out into the swamp a bit, get a little bit wet, but it works.
Here's the soul check. It's a nat
Yeah.
one.
Ooh.
So I'll remove a level 1 shoal.
Thank you, thank you.
It's okay. We just like stocked up. We're alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so dexterity saving throws. 20 for the first, 18, and a fail. Okay, roll damage.
And 1d6 more. 35.
Damn. Okay, the first swarm that was already wounded definitely dies. And then the third swarm dies. The second swarm still stands, despite the flash of light and crackle of lightning in the air. Yes. Okay, who wants to take an action next?
Do it.
Nix can do a sacred flame on the one that's remaining.
Okay. Sacred Flame.
The deck save.
Yes. That is a 7. Is a fail. Do damage.
11 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, it barely stands, but nothing left. But we still have a hag in the party.
Let's go to win.
Finish it.
Bang. Bang.
Finish
win
it.
blast. Doo-doo-doom.
Dum dum dum.
Wait, where's my fucking thing? Oh, there we go.
Spell attack twice.
Let's go, Wind Blast, number 1. That's 19 to hit to 10 points of damage.
Oh yeah, they're knocked out of the air and the buzzing stops.
Bang! Whew, finger guns.
Light duty.
Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Is this gonna be a thing?
I think so.
Yes.
I mean, maybe she will run out of flies eventually.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'll get my act together soon. I was awakened in the night, and it gives this sort of like side eye to Arius. And you know, I'm not sleeping here. Like it's been so long, guys, since I slept in the bed.
Yeah, I understand. It's wearing on all of us. We're staying in another hour, then, Nix?
I'm just going to be over here. Shout if there's any buzz.
Okay, do another vitality saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh my god, Nick!
All right.
You twink.
Okay.
It's not Nyx, it's just what the dice say.
Thankfully, there's no buzzing on the air in this hour. Okay, do we risk it for the last hour where we don't need to roll? Nyx is gonna get it nonetheless. Risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah.
I believe so. We're already committed
Yes.
this
I
far.
mean,
We
yeah,
have to wait.
okay.
We can keep moving, right?
All right, okay. Let's see.
Okay, Nyx, we can do it.
Okay.
Double that one.
Well, at the end of the 4 hour, the exhaustion clears automatically. It's a half rest, half full rest, and it's enough.
Yeah, Nyx is
So-
like unconscious during that second part. Like he's having a power nap.
Yeah. Illyria circularly kind of like scoots in and gives your head somewhere to rest. At least. Okay. And thankfully, no buzzing of flies either for this last hour. You're just cleared lunch, but the next half of the day is still yours.
Okay.
Great. I feel better. Thank you for taking the time to wait. Okay, let's get our day started of trudging through a wonderful swamp.
Yeah,
go.
Illyria stands up. Illyria does the same. You pack up your things and you head out.
Yeah,
And
where do we go?
looking at the time, we shall go for a short rest ourselves.
Yeah.
Pet your
Resting.
pets.
Is it with disadvantage though?
No, thankfully not. I hope you slept in a nice bed last night, so for your sake.
Yeah, be right back.
Short break.
Damn, that was fast. I haven't even gone.
It's like the ultimate elevator music.
As happy as we can be, Waltz. I be right back. I'm gonna refill my drink. I'm back. Oh, didn't get welcome. Welcome back. My name is Dad. Oh.
Wah.
Wow!
Wah. Wow, Luigi.
How you doing?
God,
How's work been
Huh?
easier on you now that it is ended, right, the festival?
Yes, the festival has now ended. So I was actually off in Ireland a few days ago for a few
Ooh,
days, which was lovely.
cool, cool.
I am now currently in the process of deferring a year at university,
Fair.
just because I'm like, I need to do something other than education for a bit. So currently in the process of doing that and applying for jobs, just so I could like pay for stuff, and also because I enjoy working, even though it's tiring. Money's money, and it's really
Money's
useful.
money. That's fair.
But yeah, that's about it. By yourself?
Melancholy of my 3 weeks. It's a little bit sad. I got it was a flash of the moon who came upon my life, and sometimes it is worse, sometimes it's easy, but this time it was fever, pain, and general malaise.
A lot of things, correct.
The sin of Eve.
What did you get up to?
Oh god. I did the update in the wiki. I remade Aberration. I've been starting on the monk class. I've gotten into proxy Magic the Gathering Commander.
Oh god, you got into Commander of all the magic. You got into Commander.
Of course, I've been doing it in Tabletop, but nobody wants to do it with me on Tabletop Simulator.
People don't want to get into it.
Yeah, but it's so fun, but I have a bunch of friends that want to do it live, but it's like the cards are way too expensive, man, and like I made several decks.
Proxies.
Yeah, so we figured out a way to do the proxies. So we went to the library, printed it out, got like card backs, and I've just been playing a bunch of Commander.
I don't play card games. They're too expensive. I like cardboard games. Those are fun.
We've also
Card
been doing
games are
that.
Far too expensive.
Been playing Pandemic with a friend of
Oh, yeah.
mine.
I've been playing a few different things. Like there's, Dude Imperium
No, I don't.
board game. It's a game that takes like 6 to 8 hours. It's like a deck building ish game. It's got deck building. It's got a bunch of shit. It's really fun. I don't give a shit much about the Dune universe, but the Dune the game is fun as fuck.
Okay, alright.
It's expensive though.
I've recently also tried at Mistborn, the card building game, and it's been really good. It's really nice.
I recognize Mistborn, but I don't
Yeah, from
really know it.
Brandon Sanderson. His like most. Okay. Mistborn, yeah. It's a very famous 3-part fantasy series written by a prolific fantasy writer.
It has a pretty good rating as well. 7.8 for Board Game Geek. Looks pretty cool. I quite like deck building. Do you know Clank?
No.
If you like deck builders, it is a very good deck building game.
Okay.
The best Clank is the Catacombs version. Because instead of it just being a laid out dungeon every single time, like, it's the exact same, it's one where you draw a tile when you get onto it version, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like exploration.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Clank's good, Catacombs is better.
I do love me a game of Munchkin, and I do love me a game of Carcassonne.
Munchkin. Oh, I love a bit of. Oh, I love both them. Carcassonne's so fun to fuck around with.
Yeah.
Expansion shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You can get some absolutely batshit insane Carcassonne games, though. My god.
So fun. So fun.
We've had some ones like that, yeah.
Cookie, are you here? Oh. Oh.
Achoo! Achoo!
Soul is like, It's never been so beautiful to see my own kind fall.
Is it Solomoth?
Yeah, but adjacent.
Yeah.
Adjacent.
Moth adjacent.
I feel like that's like buggism,
Cousins.
That was beautiful.
Being buggist?
Sol would have definitely praised Amordia.
Yeah.
Wings for the skull throne. Honey for the blood throne.
Goes for the bug throne.
Yeah. Oh shit, I just realized that Dune Imperium's actually the overall 6th ranked game in all of Board Game Geek, which is a couple thousand. Jesus.
What?
I don't think
Okay.
it was that good.
All right, send me a
Yeah.
link afterwards. I usually look
Yeah.
at like top, like you know, perhaps not like top 10s and shit, but like at least making
Yeah.
sure that they're okay before I buy
It's a
them.
decently complicated game. And it says 6 to 120 minutes, and I think you can definitely, once you've learnt it, do...
Oh yeah, no, I think I've seen some, but
Wait,
it's
no, I
like
think this is...
is it like
this is
a-
not in the new version.
it's like a little bit like what is the name called? Oh, the game called fuck. Also very famous. It's a board. And you're
Trail
building
House on the Hill?
roads. Oh, I fucking
Building
love.
roads?
I fucking love Betrayal and House on the Hill. But you're like you
Yes.
claim like a board with resources and you build roads.
Yeah, this isn't like building roads, though. Each time you basically... You have, like, 2 things, sometimes 3 later on, that you can put on, like, spaces that then give you stuff. Some of the things cost reputation or resources to go on, but then at the end of each round, you take them off, and then you have the next round to do it. Basically. So you're not actually building anything, really.
Okay.
You're more building your deck, getting resources,
okay.
a bunch of shit like that. Yeah, it's really fun. Also, I prefer it with with a bunch of the expansions, just because it makes it more. You get more.
Nice.
And they're very good expansions for different things.
Very nice.
There's a lot of really good stuff though. Very good card. Very good game.
Very good. Okay, looking forward. Yeah, gotten into board games as of late. It's so fun. Gathered a bunch of people who like board games and like inviting them over for chill nights. Oh, the best.
How much? It's actually only about 50 quid, 40 quid. I thought it'd be more. But that actually, to be fair, I'm thinking about like the full game with all the expansions and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I could definitely recommend, though, obviously sleeving all of your cards and getting some
Like,
trays and shit to hold all of the little things
well,
in.
as an avid Commander
like-
player, I know.
Thank God. Yeah.
I already have a Liliana Planeswalker Tribal. I have a Nico Bolas Planeswalker Tribal. I have a Lord of the Rings food deck.
I will say, I've never actually played Magic the Gathering. I just know shit about it.
I got a Dinosaur Stampede deck.
I love dinosaur. I love the dinosaur decks.
I got Disa, the Restless Lurgoyf Graveyard deck.
Damn.
And I have one more, right? Oh yeah, I got a Health Gain deck with Oloro, the aesthetic.
Nice.
An Eminence ability, which is very powerful. It's
I
probably
got
the most powerful
Shield
deck I have.
Pokemon cards.
I got a Squirtle.
Squirtle! Squirtle! Ashawat! It's my
I love
favorite.
Oshawott.
Yeah. Where's Cookie? Cookie!
Mama saw.
Ah!
Cookie.
Cookie!
I said baby.
Where is Cookie?
Cookie. And after all, we're waiting on
He's
you.
How about you, Adrian? Any fun company trips coming up that you usually go on to the Mediterranean?
No.
Oh, you're back. Nice. I don't care about your answer anymore.
Screw your answer.
Nah, shut up. We want to play.
I'll drink my green tea. Screw
Good.
you.
That you drink your green tea, basic bitch.
Whoa, whoa!
It's for the antioxidants. Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
You left us alone for too long!
Yeah.
An adult.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Gothic horror.
And perhaps some go.
Thank you. Very heavy topics. Let's go. Indeed, after remaining in camp for way longer than you wanted, and after a turt and quick lunch break, where you're all still grappling with waves of individual grumpiness, you continue on, traveling through the swamp, inching closer to the... inching closer to... it's a must. I need to... making your way onto the map that Zhivkos has stored within his ancient undead brain. And as you return to the dreary trudge through this deep bog, like yesterday evening, sometimes there's patches of the road that remains elevated above the swamp waters and is merely incredibly slick and muddy, and sometimes the swamp drags it underneath the water's surface. Still, the old Runa road allow you travel forward with not too much difficulty. The water never becomes so deep that it reaches your thighs or your waist. Still, it is unpleasant and slimy when you have to navigate through the waters, and often you do not see whatever slimy sensation your feet come upon underneath the murky surface of the waters. Sometimes you find an elevated cluster of grass and you jump over it, hoping it to be a dry affair. Often it is, but sometimes the cluster quickly sinks underneath the water, wets your feet, and throw you off balance. All the while, the air is filled with not only moisture, but indeed with a plethora of insects. Thankfully, it is not the swarms of aggressive black flies you've now learned to look out for, but the gnats and the mosquitoes bother you still. Your travel is slower than usual and grating on both mood and spirit. During it, the presence of various ruined, sunken, and dilapidated farmsteads, barns, and homes sometimes litter your path. From their awnings and hanging from some branches of trees that you pass, there's various talismans that sometimes clatter in the wind. Once you also walk past a stick driven into the mud, for which several yellowed humanoid skulls are displayed upon, skewered onto the stick itself. Hamartia, you know this to be clear signs, warnings, and of a witch staking her territory.
Here we are. This is the threshold. Once we cross this, we're in her territory completely.
Oh, I thought we were already there.
Yeah, I just like a border. I think it's like, you know, if you have a border on a map and a border in actuality. So this is like the threshold.
And does that mean now is the time when things are going to become challenging, as opposed to just
Maybe.
mildly annoying?
Perhaps.
Lovely.
Okay, go team.
How much worse can it get?
And Hamartia will take the first step into the threshold.
It is as slick and as humid as before.
Yeah, it doesn't feel really much different, you know.
Nick follows after Hematia reluctantly, curiously.
Hamartia will do the thing what a child does when they see like a line, and she will be in the line and outside of the line, and in the line and outside of the line, and in the line.
Well, you don't see any, like, feel any difference. This perhaps might be like a advance warning of, like, this is your last chance to turn back. Perhaps.
Okay, this is fine.
We do not turn back. Pick up this
Oh,
spot.
reto! Okay. Slow time passes. Agonizing time passes. This is not where you want to be. The Swallish Woods are, you know, dangerous and misty and overall unpleasant. This is indeed grating. But after about 30 minutes or so into your walk post-lunch, you come upon a larger open area of what could have been a meadow or perhaps a field once upon a time, stretching on both sides of the road. And then ahead, the mists happen to part in a peculiar way. And it gives you a second or two early warning of a reveal of 4 outlines of humanoid shapes heading towards you on the opposite, like going in the reverse direction of the road. Together with the sight, soon you start to hear the loud, slick noises of mud and water being disturbed. And you realize that they probably have undoubtedly heard you as well, as it seems to be near impossible to stealth silently through this landscape. Make me a perception intelligence. Everybody who wishes may do so.
If we hear the splish splash,
Okay.
we make it the intelligence.
Do the perception.
Also, Arius and Illyria.
Oh, yes. There we are. Not bad as
Plus
well.
1 to Arius because of the Luckstone.
Nice.
Whoa!
One more than me.
Yeah. Okay. Iria stops and immediately goes, "Do I recognize those cloaks from Valaki?" Illyria says, Yes, Master Irius, that's Adrian Arasek in the front. And Nyx, of course, you also recognize this fellow. And despite the slight dirt on Adrian's face, you undoubtedly recognize this noble posture, the sleek nose, and the shock of platinum and blonde hair that graces Adrian Arasek's noble head. Let's bring them into view.
Who are they?
This is, of course, this is information that both Illyria and Nyx knows. Adrian is one of Wachtter's underlings, specifically the one who led you to the house arrest home that Lydia escaped from after the rebellion in Valaki. Asvada was clear on not liking the young man to both you and Illyria. He seems a bit more disheveled than his normal self from what you remember, with wet and muddy boots and legs just as you. And he is dressed in heavy travel fare and a light backpack swung over his shoulder. He seems similarly negatively affected by the surroundings, by a rather sullen look on his face. The woman to his side is dressed in heavy scale armor, a shield swung over her back with a heavy rucksack, a vicious war pick at her side, and with her heavy and muscular build together with her stringy hairstyle and a vicious scar on her face, she looks martially capable and indeed rather angry. Dirtied and muddied herself with angry red mosquito bite marks all over her face, Illyria whispers that she might have seen this woman at the festival where Wachter stood up with her closest four and declared her rebellion. And with them are two guards from Vallaki, easily spotted with their ashen cloaks depicting a rusty red double U. And they come to a bewildered halt several meters ahead, as shocked as you are to find anybody on this road.
Well, fancy meeting you guys here. Out for a stroll in the swamp?
There seems to be some whispers between Adrian and the woman, and then eventually, like, there's almost like this frustrated look on Adrian's face, and he does take a half step forward. Saint Illyria and Nixota Vistani.
Right.
Yes, I do remember. Why are you here?
I asked first.
We are a official delegation of friendship, diplomatic outreach between the esteemed Lady Wachter herself and the enigmatic leader of the swamp, Babelisaga.
Hey, what does Lady Wachter want with Baba?
He looks a little bit incredulous at you. What is it not to be interested in? She's ancient. Her magical talent. There's so much to learn.
Well, clearly, but it's not like Baba has just woken up or come into the land of Barovia, just yesterday. She's been around for ages, so I'm just curious why now.
Well, of course, is Lady Wachter in charge of Vallaki, allowing us to do these important things.
Can I do a composure check? An empathy.
Empathy composure, yeah, for sure.
That doesn't make any sense. It's like, wait, what? That seems not right. $20.
All right. His body language is rather open, but of course there's probably more to the story that he's not saying.
Yeah, I mean, that all sounds a little bit too simplistic, really, for venturing this far into the swamps. I'm sure you would do me the service of being straight with me after all we've been through. Of course, we helped Lady Wachter take over Vallaki, so I mean, what is there to hide?
I host personal respect for both you and Saint Illyria. I do recognize all that you have done, indeed. There's a lot of opportunities here. Of course, you could see my own journey into the mystic arts.
So you want to ask Baba for a little pointers on how to do the little weepy weepy?
Of course, all of us are. There's so little information still able to be scavenged at Valaki after the former Burgomaster Vargas, well, his fear without end. But, friends, you do leave me in a very awkward position here, because just before I left, I, of course, heard word that from our friend, our new ally, the devil himself, that you are not to be welcomed anymore within the hallowed halls of Valaki. And you are no longer a friend of my mistress.
Oh yes, the Count is fickle in his immediate rejections when he doesn't get his way immediately. It's more of like a test, shall we say.
I hope so.
I'm sure you have been on the bad side of someone at some point into your life, and it was all a bit of a misunderstanding.
There was no path of resolution with my parents, and well, they are now on 6, and here I am.
So you get it, you know. Illyria's, you've seen what she's done, of course. So it's not like we are enemies of you guys. In fact, we could help each other out in this swamp. It's a bit of a nightmare getting through. We are also on our way into the lands of Berez, so why not stick by us and protect our backs likewise?
Illyria pops out her chest a little bit, tries to look like a saint. Well, I surely hope, friend, and that you're on the path of redemption with the Count. This is not what I wished for you all. I thought we were like-minded in our purpose. Well, I'm sorry to say that our visit had just ended. We're on our way out of this blasted place, and to be frank, I'm very happy to leave.
Oh, really? You already met with Baba?
Yes. And
you seem disappointed. What was it like?
I am hesitant to say much, but she seems to be a difficult mistress to impress in comparison to my reasonable mistress. But this is but our first attempt. I will return when I have recovered from all of these bites with some grander gifts.
Really? I mean, if it's all about magic, you know, it's not like she's the only one who knows magic. Here, our dear friend Hamatia, she knows magic. She is also, you know, an owner of Hag Lands now. She owns the, you know, the Squall Estate.
Very close to you, I imagine.
Now I do. I have been informed of such through word of mouth. He's taken a step forward and places a hand over his chest. Looks very much endearing towards Amortia. I would. I would be more than ecstatic to be taught by somebody far more experienced than I. Tell me, you must have then been... How's your relationship with the ultimate mistress, Mother Knight? Does she speak to you?
Adrian, just before we get down and dirty, so to speak. You know, we're in the middle of the swamp. Maybe you have some sort of provisions if you're leaving the swamp already that you could perhaps, impart on us. It's sort of like a trade, you know, if you want to learn from Hamatir. I mean, just like Baba, she would like some sort of treasures, but we're looking for just something simple as we're going through the swamps ourselves. I'm sure you would do the same for anyone.
This is unfortunate. I need to hurry back to report to Lady Wachter, of course. I don't want to spend another minute in this blessed place until I'm well rested
Matia
enough.
will use Druidcraft to create a gust of wind in her hand. Oh, are you sure? Because I was just about to give some advice and she will flicker it away. Yeah,
Maybe you
but,
don't
know,
want
if you
it.
don't
It's
want to
fine.
learn magic.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. I do know some tricks of my own that do not require the potential sacrifice of a soul or two. But I do see the proof of your magical might. But you have all been rendered enemies now.
Well, we won't
Ah,
tell
come
anyone.
on.
I mean, we're in the middle of the swamp, right? And look, if you really want to sell it, maybe I just I don't know, slap one of your men in the face to show that you were accosted by some extra strong bugs.
Well, I guess it's easy to misplace a tent.
Right? Maybe it just fell, into the swamp. You want to hurry back to Lady Vacta. Tents are tents, no problem.
All right. Considering our personal history, Mr. Samartia, would you give me your ardent promise that after all of these, I hope, misunderstandings have been cleared up, that you would grant me the honor of a lesson or two?
You will always be welcome in Squall Manor, my domain, to learn from me.
Well, then, my poor guardian friend, he turns to one of his guards. I think that you lost your tent in the middle of the swamp, did you not? They look absolutely...
Fingers.
They look appalled. and they begin to argue with Adrian. And it's like, no, I won't have this. You will be reimbursed, of
Wait,
course.
the guy's name, Adrian? Oh, this is so confusing. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I'm Nick.
Yeah, he sneaks. And eventually, he gets the tent to Adrian, and they both of you have been at a respectable distance from each other, but you slowly begin to shuffle towards each other and gets into arm's reach, and Adrian kind of hands over the package of the tent. This place is daunting. Make sure to keep all of the tent flaps down, and there's not a single spring open, or else you will be accosted by these damn flies.
Good to know. And thank you. As you can
Hardy.
see, not, what they say, and rumors can spread in a nasty way. So make up your own mind. You don't have to just take everything as law by someone. Sometimes there are ulterior motives. Sometimes people say things to achieve an objective that means that it's not factual what they say. So I would encourage you, Adrian, in the future. But you look at the deeds rather than just what people say.
Friend, these are words I've lived my whole life by. To look beyond the veil and do not accept what is said to be the truth, nor the wise way.
Glad to hear it.
I I indeed hope you clear up all of this, and this awkwardness can be removed. You have been dear allies of Wallaki in the past, and I hope that gets reinstated. I will point out, though, at things as current as they stand, you will not be granted entry into Wallaki, and if you force your way through, then unfortunately, Mrs. Wachter will be forced to respond. And now that we have the gracious presence of her grandmother, there might be dire consequences.
Understood.
Good. Good. Then we understand each other. Say howdy. And I hope that next time we meet, it will be on the same side of things.
Go with care. It's kind of wet out there.
Sonix, Saint Illyria, Mr. Samatia, and strangers. Farewell.
Goodbye. And I'll see you around. She'll give him a wink.
He gives you a rather creepily large smile and a very hungry twinkle in his eyes before he turns away and carries on his way.
She'll keep her composure, but as he turns away, she will turn to Nix and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
That was just, we have to keep reminding ourselves that Strahd is a bit of a rumor monkey. Like, he will spread the word, telling everyone, all of his lackeys, hey, don't treat Lady Illyria and her party with any sort of friendliness, and if at all possible, show them a hard time. We have made some friends in the past. We have shown that our actions do have a altruistic motive. So, I guess I'm just trying to get ahead of further rumors, have people question things. The moment a population starts questioning things, that's the moment a regime falls.
So much, but why did he look at me so weirdly?
Why wouldn't
I mean,
you
I
look
like
weirdly?
being respected. It's nice being respected. I'm suddenly a lady. I'm a witch. I'm Lady Hamatia now. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. I don't understand you, Illyria. It's fun being respected for once in your life. But
Rampant expectations. No, I think I remembered Asphodel saying that she got a distinct feeling that young man is quite unfeeling, uncaring, a facade.
so he's a psychopath. That's what we're believing.
Asphodel said something similar.
Ah, god damn it. Well, I totally duped him. I don't think I can teach him anything.
I certainly don't want you alone with him.
Don't worry. If it does try to do anything, I still have my sharp knife.
That is true. Perhaps he should be afraid of you. Not the other way around.
Indeed. By the way, there's one anecdote I would like to mention. Now that we're enemies of the state or whatever, I'd like to check it back on Squad Manor if we get a chance, because we still have, orphans there, and I don't know what their condition is, and I'm afraid that someone might want to try their luck attacking us for their battle.
Have you considered, Tamatir, that, Squall Manor and the surrounding lands, they, just like Baba, we were outside of her lands and she visited us as like bugs. Have you tried anything of that nature? Like, can you sense your land from here?
I never checked if I can sense my land from here.
Well,
what's that?
We're
What's
gonna
something
grab
to
the
think
tent
about?
and stuff. So I don't know. Have a check.
Yeah, if we have the time, I will try to do so.
We got a bit.
Sounds
We
like
got a
good
minute or
idea.
so. I mean, how long do you need?
I don't know.
Try now.
I can
Try now. Jivkos, let's go get the shit.
All right.
Thank you. Hamatia will try to concentrate on Square Manor and try to envision it to see if she can get any sort of feedback from that place. Her own domain.
Let's make a spell attack.
Spell attack! Hiya! Osu! So I'm doing better, Jay. My apologies.
Oppa!
21! Osu! Okay.
21. Turning your mind's eye inwards and then stretching out your sensations further than your physical constraints. There indeed is a presence in your mind. The physical existence of your lair. And what you're able to sense, basically, that it's still there and you're still in control. As for what happens within it, that is without a way to be known.
I see. Okay.
Okay. A tent richer!
Yeah.
You carry on
Good
your way.
trade. Okay.
All right.
I guess, Jivkos, you want to add it to your inventory, or you want to put it in the party inventory?
I mean, if you talk about like a tent, he wouldn't. He'd carry it if you guys want, but he wouldn't use it, obviously.
Okay, no, it's just like where you want to like track it. I mean, I can put it on the party notes. It's fine.
I think Pie Notes is probably best. Yeah.
Okay.
Safe within your...
We already have one tent on there anyway, so I didn't get around to deleting it. But now I don't need to. So we have 10.
Hey.
Nice!
And
Very good.
we're protected from buggers.
2 people.
Yeah, but
protected.
Jivkos is used to the bugs.
He doesn't need to care. He's
But not the noise.
But what if, just hear me out here, what if we like dig a hole, find dry land, dig a hole, and put the tent over the top of the hole? That makes the space larger when protected. Like a manhole cover.
Fair. It would require
if it
time.
rained, you just get wet in a wet. You just make a well.
And
basically.
considering how wet it is, the hole will gradually fill with water from below as well.
Ah, shit. Oh well.
The ground is just so wet that it's like, hard to escape. Okay, alright. You carry on trudging through the muck, mud and shallow and still ponds for another slow, perhaps 3/4 of an hour. The afternoon is about now in the full height of it, and at that point you do come upon another obstacle. Let us move to the local map.
Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
We are all. Oh my god, where are we? All the way up here. Oh my god, we're over here.
This is the place.
Yeah.
We swamping.
You swamping.
Oh my god. It's so pixelated. Oh my goodness.
It will take a lot. It's a large map. And it's high def.
It's fine for me.
Oh, okay. I see you. See you shining. Okay. Chicos, you know where you are. You're about 15 minutes or so, normally, from the northern edge of the town.
Yeah.
Directly in front of you is the river canal that the Tsarovich Empire widened for irrigation purposes and dug out. But the body of water that now stands before you is much wider than what you remembered even after their meddling. In fact, in the murky waters before you, you do indeed hint the sunken remains of the bridge they used to span this gap, now swallowed by this overflown river. 2 farmsteads stood here by the road, with 2 barns behind them, and the canal's edge was usually a short distance away from the most southern home of the 2. Now, that home has halfway collapsed into the river itself, and the barn behind it, though roof perhaps caved in at some points, now somehow survived on stilts and a rocky fundament out in the waters themselves. It's bent and sagging, ready to fall apart at a moment's notice. Reeds, grass, lily pads obscure the true edge of the river's shore. Instead, the road gets progressively swallowed by greenery, and through this gentle decline, somewhere among that sunken web of roots, the water's height will reach greater than your own heads. You might be able to wade and push through most of it, but at some point you will have to swim or sink. And those with medium to heavy armor, swimming will be a difficult ordeal. All the while, through heavy strands of lazy trailing mist, the continuing road is on the other side of this river offshoot, some perhaps, you estimate, 150 to 200 meters away. And that shoreline mocks you all. What do you want to do?
We are still a small distance of 15 minutes from the town, but this is much more different than I had anticipated and remembered. It will be much longer now. And, well, I am unsure what the best course of action may be to cross this water.
It's a little bit of water, because we just crossed a massive river. What's the problem?
Would you be comfortable crossing this?
I mean, no, it's more like we have birds and shit.
If you wish to use those now, it may be best, as there is hopefully more dry land and not just more swamp.
Very well then. I'll call them. And Hamati, will cast Conjure Animals.
All right, make me a soul check.
Soul check! 14.
You required a 15. It's a level 3 spell,
Okay.
right?
Yep, so one level 1 soul is gone.
Okay. But yet, Dusk and Dawn does appear, looking a little bit more rested, but once they see Jib cast, both of them kind of sag.
I'll give you snaps. I'll give you snaps, okay? So take care of your soldiers. What the fuck is this?
Playing your commanders.
Okay.
This is going to be a short foray. Yes.
They get a little bit happier at this news.
I'm going to give him some pocket worms. You know what? I'm going to pull out my old pocket worms
That's fair,
bag.
that's fair. They happily jump that down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Magical creatures as they are, I guess. Okay. It's a ferry situation then?
Yeah.
Okay. One after the other. It's just a couple of seconds anyway to a minute perhaps for them to fly from one side to the other.
Keep them around. Obviously, we might need them for something else. And we proceed on like
All right.
it was nothing.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah, like Nix goes to Jivkos and says, wasn't that hard, you know? We're a strong team, you know? You can rely on your teammates sometimes.
I do tend to. You are aware that the knights usually are not on their own.
The knights? Oh, you mean the ones that we just spoke to?
Yes, and that I am.
That you are a knight?
Yes.
You
sound exasperated.
Yo, I hear that.
Mark picking up what you're putting down.
Do not worry.
Well, into the swamp we go?
Into the swamp we go then.
Into the forest. Once on the other side of the engorged canal and back on dry enough land, you spot another set of structures. To your right is another caved-in farmstead with a derelict and sagging barn beside it. To your left, towards another river offshoot, there's another barely holding on structure which dangles on stilts far out into the water itself. In that direction, you also faintly spot 3 other structures that have fallen into, surrounded to, or sunken underneath most of the water's surface. A wayward plank here, or part of a stone chimney there. Pieces of the buildings pierces the water surface like drowning hands searching for salvation that never came. All right, but you just push on ahead? Yeah, you're right there. Okay, right. All right. Moving past them, continuing south down the central Luna Road, you walk along the shore of further bodies of water. More and more, this area begins to resemble a very wet delta indeed. And Jivkos, you begin to realize that the dug canals and fertile lowlands of Luna Village have probably all been conquered to different degrees by water, who have crackled, eaten, and spread this one connected and solid dry land of farms and forest into a scattered delta. Indeed, by the grace of the central road, which is built solidly and somewhat raised above the normal height of the land around, it is the reason for why the river hasn't devoured more of the area that you're currently walking past. And as you gaze out on the calm body of water directly to your left, rich with dancing insects, aquatic vegetation, and trailing strands of mist, you also see how the river's edge hungrily laps at the beginning of the slight bank of the lunar road that you're on top of.
It is sad to see this place in such a condition, I must say.
How did you remember it then?
Well, this area is a bountiful farmland full of fields and fields of grain and other arable parts, but further in I would remember more fondly, and I am not expecting much in terms of remnants.
See. I'm sorry you have to see this place as it is, man.
I am happy to be witnessing it at the least, as they were over the last few centuries aware of its flooding, but never aware of the exact damage. It is almost unrecognizable in parts.
Oh, when did this flooding occur? When did it start do this?
Around 2 centuries ago, I believe.
Oh.
So yes, a while.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, I am also better upon knowing what or why it was flooded, but not surprised at the pettiness of it.
Do you have like a connection to this land? Like, or you're just reminiscing? Because it kind of sounds like you're disappointed or sad.
Well, as I have stated before, the Luna village served as Argenvostholt's, hub outside. Many people came in interest of our order, and many settled here, and did so. We had many a collaborative effort in both guarding, education, training, even theater. Here,
You were in theater?
yes. Is that
Oh,
a
you were?
surprise?
Yes,
No, I
it is a
just-
surprise and a pleasant one. Oh my goodness, you were an actor? Jifkas?
Not a good one. It was a
Just like what a good
friendly
actor would say.
town.
Yeah. I mean, that's amazing. We can do our own troupe. What are we doing? Fighting demons and whatever. We can be.
We're just gonna give up our like campaign right now, and we're just gonna make a new one for like circus troupe. We're done. No more campaign.
Illyria sighs heavily.
This does not feel appropriate. Please.
We can you like? I mean, I don't want to pry, but it's like, what roles did you play? Do you remember a role? Like, what did they give you? Were you more like an emotionally invested tragic role, or were you more of a comedic role? Like, what did you like play?
I had only done a small amount, as it's quite preoccupied with being a knight, but I was a part of a play that was upon the Minotaur's Labyrinth.
Oh, I read about the play. I think I have it in Squaw Manor. You were
is
the
quite
Minotaur?
No, it was quite an old one that we recreated. That is a tale
amazing.
as old as I, if not older.
Is it old as you because you were the Minotaur?
No. I do not have a labyrinth.
You better not have a labyrinth.
I think you overestimate the capacity with which it was a theater. It was one where most were drunk or dressed up in whatever could be scrounged and put on for entertainment compared to the valuation of the arts.
So like community theater.
It was exactly that.
Well, I mean, that's still,
Yeah.
thespian arts. And, I'm bardic in nature. Hamati loves her puppets. Have you been holding out for us, for so long?
We did a
Jeff Koz?
play. We did a whole play, Jeff Koz.
You didn't mention it when we did the play, Jeff Koz. You could have
It
said,
does not
hey, I
have
have
the-
experience.
It
We
is
did
not
a whole-
the greatest of memories, as you can
I
imagine.
mean, you can't just pull
all-
out the memory card every time. Jeff Koz. Take some accountability.
Well, it is also due to the fact that they are all dead now.
All the actors are dead? Did you kill them?
All my friends and family, besides my undead compatriots, have been dead for centuries.
Oh, we know this. You're 500 years old. I mean, unless they're also 500 years old or undead. This
So
is
you
not
can
new.
then imagine that I am not particularly fond of digging up old memories.
But, Jeff Koz, I understand that you're in pain over the situation, but if a memory is a good one, if you have a good memory, why not hold it close to you? I mean, I don't have good memories of my family.
Not me either.
Was I not holding it close by not talking about it?
I mean, it's nice what you have good memories of your compatriots, I think. And I don't mean it in a condescending manner, I just mean it that things like that, I think can give you a pillar to lean on in hard times, and I'm so happy to know that you have good memories, truly.
Thank you.
I think to make good memories here too in this, I'm sure we'll take a quick glance around. Wonderful little place.
I would not imagine there is many to be made in Luna, but if there is a chance, of course. Perhaps even the old theater is survived somewhat.
Oh, well, I mean, not to like dig up old memories, but if you want to get a bit of nostalgia, a sense of who you are, or remembering, because you said memories were hard. Maybe, I mean, we have time. If anything looks familiar to you, if you could guess where such a place is, where would it be?
As long as it has not changed too far during the Zarevich rule and Berez. Perhaps.
So, I think that would be a good idea. I mean, as we said, maybe if we do a nice play, we'll impress Baba Saga. Maybe we can entertain her that way. But that could be work in the interest of the party.
I mean, a play might be not exactly what Baba had in mind as a show of strength, unless you wanted like a strong performance. I mean, maybe you're right, actually, Hamatia. Yeah, Baba Lasaga is, she's bored. She's seen it all. She's lived for hundreds of years, and just another couple of people showing that they can kill things. Maybe Baba actually wants something different than just.
And she is overworked right now. Maybe we can give her a bit of recreation.
A strong performance to show strength.
Yes. No, I don't think that will work. No.
I don't know. I mean, it could have legs. It depends. Let's keep an eye out for your old playhouse, of course. And it's not a bad idea. Who says that Baba did not explicitly said, show me how fast you can kill these bugs that I continuously send to you. No, she said, show us your strength.
You did.
Illyria sighs.
You can say all you want, but you can't say that it's not a wrong idea.
You don't have acting experience too, do you, Illyria?
When would I've... No. And I don't plan to.
You mean you don't sing in the bathroom by yourself when you're taking a shower?
What? No.
Inside check.
Besides, we have bigger fish to fry, don't we?
Well,
Indeed.
I think that we're not too far off it. I mean, yes, okay, it's wacky. I'm not going to lie, it's a wacky idea. I'm just saying that Baba's been around for a long time. She wants to show strength. Are we truly just going to completely dismiss a possibility that this might be something?
Just don't turn me into a bird and then kiss me as a bird.
Huh?
That was too strange.
Yeah, she means my play. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, right. No. Fine.
No bird kissing, yes.
You could be a tree.
I would actually like that.
Oh, you can be Winter Splinter.
Yeah, well, I can make some menacing noises, I do believe. Please just don't give me any
Oh,
lines.
yeah, I've heard them.
Lyria looks away.
Amatia doesn't get it.
Red on the ears.
He's like, oh, when did you hear them?
I think we're coming upon something. Indeed. You come upon a second break in the landscape, another dug canal that has erupted. Thankfully this time this rivulet is not as wide as the first one, so the bridge, albeit crumble, still somehow holds only 30 or so meters from the shore. It still stands. And more fortunately, someone or somebody has made a crude, suspended wood bridge that spans from a cluster of trees just off the road and connects to driven-in metal spikes at the crumbling edge of the stone bridge ahead. Looking at it, it will probably sway a bit, but the suspending rope rails that runs alongside it, both sides, will ensure that you do not fall off in most cases. The wood seems somewhat rotted and pilfered from different sources, but someone has gone through great lengths to probably, or for as far as you can tell, make it as stable as possible. It would probably be safe to cross for everybody but Jimcos, who probably with his hefty weight might endanger the structural soundness of this bridge. But you still have also indeed your birds with you.
Yes, it is. It's birding time. I'll make sure to treat them well.
As you're doing this, Irius kinda strokes his shin a little bit, his scraggly beard, and goes, "Well, this is definitely a sign of civilization."
This is the last of my knowledge threshold that we may have to cross before entering the village. The rest may hopefully be a similar walk as we have had between these two bodies.
Alright, good to know.
Okay. You begin ferrying people over in the same way?
Can I look around? It's because it's dark and whatnot, what you've revealed, because we've just been looking down one. Are you revealing the map based on where we've been, as opposed to what we can see?
Yes. What you gone through. So you're currently at where the token is, and you've traveled down the all the areas. It's the things you saw so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ferry over?
Be ferried.
Okay.
Yes. We go over.
Oh my god. 1 second. I just made it token weird. There we go.
Stretch.
There we go. All right. I think the birds kind of jump over the bridge. There are some like parts of the bridge that almost like completely crumbled. Yet there could have been a way for you to pass. You just need to be a little bit like light on your foot at a certain part where it's just like a tiny thin sliver of stone that remained. But you land on the wet, stale, muddy, moldy, ruddy earth beyond that is stable and safe for the birds.
All right.
All right, we
Good
carry
job,
on our
team.
way. Okay. No thoughts in your head so far. We just can carry on.
Head empty, no thoughts.
Alright, I will reveal until we get to a new point. You see a little bit across the water better. Okay. Just 10 minutes or so later, structures begin to appear between the trees and drifting fog on both sides of the road ahead. A broad wooden message board with bold, welcoming letters etched into it, now almost scratched out completely, still eligible, saying, "Welcome to Beres," lies toppled on the ground, where one side has sunken into the mud, so it lies sticking out at an odd angle. There's no notices attached to it anymore, but for a message written in black paint saying instead, "Welcome to Baba Town." The half-vegetation Eden Road forks before you into a T intersection heading as east and west into the thick mist and flora beyond.
Where you go?
Where do we wish to head?
I mean,
We can confirm the location of Baba Lizaga in the burger mistress house, if we can.
Which one is the burger mistress's house? God, there's a lot of shit.
That's fair. That's fair. But the church was
I found it, yeah.
remade into a proper mansion. Because before the Savoie came, there was more of a council situation at the community center on the square, right? But the Tsareviches are far more hierarchical in their way of running things. And so, of course, the Beresovich family required a proper house. And the best, the biggest, most godly structure around was the church.
Well, if we wish to make our way there, then we do not have to venture through the main part of the village, but another area, the Piety Heights. They are around, but not in this main group. There are many building in here, though, too, if they are still around.
okay.
So, the Burgo Master's mansion is what?
the church.
Yes, is that where we wish to go?
I mean, that's what we
Indeed.
thought, but we've got a choice to make here, right? If we're saying that Baba is going to be in the Burgomaster's house or the church, ex-church, we also have the reading from the deck that probably will. Our choices are go straight to Baba and say, "Hey, what's the deal?" And give us your challenge, or I could use locate object, maybe get a ping. And we could also try and find a merchant in this area. I can't imagine there's so many. And inquire casually about the fact that, hey, what's up with Baba and the myths and everything? I'm sure there could be, great,
Yeah.
make Luna great again.
Well, there are areas.
We are the living souls here. Are there living souls here? I mean,
Unsure.
I don't know.
Can you detect undead though?
Hamatia,
No,
you've heard rumors that there might be underlings underneath Baba in her territory from Morgantha.
Okay. Yeah, so from what I know, Lysaga does have her, let's call it, vassals. She does have people working under her influence, so we might encounter these people. Hopefully they won't try to kill us.
Well, there are a few places. There are inns and taverns in the Citadel ward, including the school and wash house. But if we are looking for a vendor, then there is the markets and crafters. If we wish to go there, and they are still as set in my memory.
Sounds like an idea.
Then let us go to the markets. It is straight on.
Lead the way, big man.
Yes.
We go down the main road into the center of the village to the
All right.
cobbled market.
Arius cheers
Past
on.
the stables and more affluent houses.
Okay. The abandoned village of Berez is eerie, ominous, and heartbreaking. Which it all leaves you indeed with, of course, a sense of potential danger all around. But there's also a distinct flavor of an elegiac kind of feeling. This is a liminal space that oozes a sense of sorrow and longing for something that was so animated and lively, but now lost. There's debris everywhere. Broken belongings, discarded and tarnished clutter, piles of plaster, wood, and stone from crumbling structures. And at the same time, nature has stubbornly invaded and gone rampant among this dead edifice to civilization. In ditches and low ground, stagnant pools of overground water still sits. Root, moss, grass, and stem have forced their way through every crack, every opening. They have invaded from without, creeping in from the village's outskirts, and they have invaded from within, spreading from any and all gardens. Perhaps, given enough time, the river and the bayou will swallow the remnants of Rez until there is no pieces left of its corpse. But in that meantime, civilization endures, which you can spot through small but pertinent sounds. There's witchy talismans that clatter uncomfortably with this uncomfortable noise in this moist and lukewarm breeze. They hang from awnings of structures or from wooden poles driven into the mud or between cracks of stone. Old, new, and fragmented footsteps of different kind texture the muck and the mud. Even the ghost of wagon wheels persists on the ground. And neat scars of scavenged building materials mass the structures all around. Some people, evidently still, call this ruin home. And as you take in these details quickly and silently on your way, heading directly southwards, not yet deviated from the main path, Irius swiftly brings a finger to his lips and he whispers underneath his breath, though slowly, hoarsely, and a little bit with worry on his tone. I hear someone whispering. I think from over there.
Wait, we look over there.
We look over there.
Yes.
Let me show you.
Oh my god, it's Sol.
Wow.
Learn to communicate with Saul.
Irius points in a direct, as we're looking right now, eastern direction.
Mm-hmm.
No, western. Sorry, western.
West.
I always fuck up. Western direction.
We can't see anyone when we immediately look, right?
No.
Okay.
Can we hear it upon him pointing it out?
Nick says, I'll be right back. And he's going to go, like, walking, like, almost like as a jog, direct northwards. But as he, like, gets out of line of sight of, like, the yard, he will activate his tiefling invisibility.
Okay. Nice.
Don't be
All right.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Suspicious.
Do you want to make me a dexterity sub-check?
Oui. And to be advantage, n'est-ce pas?
Yes. Indeed. Oui.
Dexterity stealth is a 20.
Je ne sais quoi. Holy damn. Okay.
God damn.
You are silent like a mouse.
As I come back, I whisper my own to the party and say, like, I'll just go take a look ahead and I'll shout if there's something dangerous. But keep coming anyway. And I'll be the diligent scout as if nothing has changed and we're just walking along nonchalantly.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Nice.
You may move as you please.
Who would be living in this version? Why?
I pick up like a stone and I like throw it towards Jivkos, or like not at Jivkos, but like on close to the ground. That's the rock rolls. It should be able to like give a direction of where the throw was come from.
Yeah, fair. If it's close enough to you, he will get a direction of where you're heading.
Or just directly west?
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere around the lines. As you quickly and indeed very quietly move directly westward, like around the corner, you do see a ragged, thin-looking humanoid creature huddle up just beyond the wall, arms kind of clutched to the chest, and like they're having one of the hands like over their mouth as almost like they're trying to shield their breathing to not be seen, and there is a sheen of panic sweat on the forehead. Soiled, dirty, and weathered traveling clothing and a thin cowl hide the frantic frame of who you recognize as Mary from the village of Barovia.
Oh shit, she's looking for her daughter still.
She has lost weight. Her eyes have further sunken into a face that harbors so much anxiety and fear, to the point it has almost become sickly looking. Dirt is splattered over the cheek and darkens both of her hands. And her posture is even more crooked than before, as if her body is constantly bowing in resignation to all and any pressures. Most strangely, Nyx, vines of green ivy wrap around her throat and seamlessly transitions into a tattoo of the same nature that wraps around her neck.
Ooh, she's a thrall. Okay.
Weaver, your friend is in the chat.
Oh, good. Hey.
I'm going to. This is so dumb, by the way.
Oh.
This building down here, is it broken or is this a wall, or is it just like what you've already marked? What is the shadow?
Yeah, like the shadow is the remnants of walls that remain. This as you can see directly to your west, you see that that building has these open, like almost Roman-like portals.
Right.
Arches, yeah. So,
And she's facing.
She is
southwards,
like,
right?
yeah. She has her back up against like the very edge of that corner there, and you can see like her face is turned towards the corner of the house. She seems to know that you're there, and she's like trying to sneak a peek on the parties passing.
Okay. I'm going to, if I can, like the mapping's a little tricky to understand, like this sort of area. Like, is it like a step up, or is it just like there's a fallen log, or?
There seems to be a trunk of a tree that has weirdly grown close to the ground, and it is a step up indeed, but it's not. It's like waist height, and it like grows around along the ground instead.
Okay. Would it be possible to get on the other side of her? Like, can Nyx see a way to like get behind her?
With the 26, and I know her abilities. Yes.
Okay. so Nyx will get there.
Okay.
Okay. And if there's like vines or something here, like trees.
There seems to be a bush there growing just beyond. That is quite tall, like chest height. And you can hear underneath her breath this very, very, very quiet whispering. Okay, Mary, you can do this. You step out there, talk to them. It's gonna be okay. They're not gonna hurt you.
Nyx is going to take out of his bag
Oh no.
a stuffed unicorn.
Oh, God.
And and like put it on the ground, like just in a way that she can see it, like it looks, and then because he's invisible, he's gonna pretend like the stuffed doll is alive
Oh my god.
and say with his voice like close to it, say like, "Hey, what's so interesting over there?"
Oh
There is a audible female shriek.
So the rest of the party can hear.
Yeah, and there's like a jump backwards. You see a silhouette from behind. What is happening? What is ah!
Hey, I'm just a unicorn. What's I'm a little insulted.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh.
And she's gonna like, she's gonna like stumble out and almost like run towards the party like you're her Savus. Please, there's something behind me. Ah!
Madame, please calm down. Tell me your situation.
This tiny horse on the ground.
What?
Illyria, you know me, please. Help me.
I will help you get behind me, madam, and I will take care of this horse.
Please do.
And come out
Nick's
here.
will like play, like bounce the horse like he's like bouncing along on the ground.
No, Jivkos is just gonna go, Nix, I believe you are doing more harm than help.
I would call out, still invisible, and say like, "Hey, I mean, I thought it would be easier than just like surprising her, but apparently not. Apologies." Still invisible.
Well, you did
And
surprise.
coming from the voice of this unicorn.
There's more voices. Somebody, please help me.
Ma'am, please.
Okay.
Calm down. It is fine. It is one of our compatriots being, I believe, invisible.
I've heard family about this. Okay.
I do not believe it is that funny, but of course.
Invisible? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It's okay.
Some of the acolytes know how to do that. Okay.
They
More importantly, Illyria, Nix, is this thing safe? And she will point towards Chipkos.
Oh. Well, it's not a thing, it's a person, and yes, Jivkos is, and Hamatia will give Jivkos the big hug in his leg because she's kind of small, but it's going to be perfectly safe person, very friendly.
Just sort of be a little surprised, but use one arm to sort of do it back and just.
I am Sir Jivkos, High Knight of the Order of the Silver Dragon, and I mean no threat nor harm to yourself.
Mary is going to retreat behind Illyria and is going to use her as a human shield. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I don't know that child over there. Hi.
Myself?
Yeah.
I'm not a child. I am Lady Hamatia Sunbringer. I am a witch. I am of Squall Manor. And
I'm so sorry if I meant any disrespect.
I am no offense given. Okay, I am a kind witch. I'm a good witch.
I guess. Okay. Where are your tall, scaly, whitish friend?
Oh, do you mean Sarasvara?
Yeah.
She is currently preoccupied with other matters, so we split our group. And what you see is what you get. Is myself here. There's Nyx over there, and she'll point to the unicorn. There's,
I make the leg of the unicorn wave.
She cringes.
There's Lady Illyria over there, and of course, Sergi, of course. My dear friend over here.
Yes, Mary, calm your heart. We shall protect you. There is no need to be scared. You're among friends. You know us. We just gathered more friendly faces. Okay, all right, okay. She seems to calm her stance a little bit. I didn't think. What brings you here?
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, well, she asks what brings you here. She wasn't expecting it.
No, we're just here to settle a few things with the owner of this place.
Mistress Lusaga?
Yes. No offense given to Lusaga. We're just here to arrange some things with her, and then we'll be on our merry way.
Mm-hmm. She nods rapidly, like that's makes a lot of sense to her. I see, you too.
You too. What are you doing here? What's your business? Are you trying to get to... What are you trying to do here?
Still looking for your daughter?
Of course! Of course I am! I still don't know where... And when I heard rumors that this... a powerful witch in these swamps, I thought perhaps something I could trade to... Perhaps she could help me. And I met the rest of the acolytes. I got this thing. And she gestures to her throat. And she has promised that with enough years of servitude and of help, of me growing stronger, that she would help me to find her.
You poor thing, Mary. And Nyx will drop the invisibility.
Oh, there you were.
Mary, you've been looking a long time for Gertrude.
Yes, and I still don't know.
Wait, your daughter is Gertruda, right?
Yes, do you know of her? Do you know where she is?
Nyx gives a look to Hamatia really fast. Before...
Yes?
Nyx puts his hand up, like, just to like, give her Hamatia the look of, like, hold on. Mary, just a quick question for you before, a conversation goes further. It is heartbreaking to lose a daughter, of course, but who have you spoken to? Who have you asked about her
Not
so
lose. Not lose. Temporarily missing. She is not dead. She is not dead.
No, I do not mean dead.
And I will find her.
You will. I mean to say that we know where she is.
Where is she? I knew she wasn't dead. Please.
I wish to tell you. I wish to know something first. These acolytes that you met, they've put something on you.
Well,
but I'm more also concerned about who you've spoken to in your efforts to find your daughter?
Well, of course I went to Walaki. But Lady Water assured me that there was no one. And there was no one among the orphans that fit her description. And then I was given the advice that perhaps the Witch of the Swamps could help me.
Who gave you that advice, Mary?
Lady Water herself, actually. She was kind enough to meet me.
And what will you do once you find out where your daughter is?
Well, if she's not here, I'm in a bit of a pickle because I don't know if this thing is reversible. And she kind of gestures to her throat. But I guess if somebody helps me keep her safe and with enough years of gratitude to Mistress Lasaga, perhaps I could buy my freedom to get out of here?
Oh, Mary, did you sell yourself to Baba Lasaga to find your daughter?
Well, the bargain was that with enough of, favors given of the same magnitude of what it would take to find my daughter and all of that.
Uh-huh.
Eventually she will find her for me and we will live happily ever after. Yes.
Hamatia is trembling with rage.
And,
But you already found her, so perhaps that will lower the amount of years it will take. I just need to get out of it.
Hamatia, hag contracts are outside of my wheelhouse, but I'm pretty sure they're not good, right?
No. Bexxy, before we continue into details, what does Hamatia know?
Well, it depends upon what the saga has. It looks very intrusive. Whatever soul mark has been placed here seems to have further effects than just a soul mark. What those enchantments are, it's hard to tell, but Morgantha was ruthless in the pursuit of what she wanted. And not a single shred of honor. Her promises were fickle and lightly spoken.
Dealings with hags are often deceptionary in nature. I don't know about this binding. It seems pretty tough, pretty rough. But did you sign a contract? Did you sign a pact? Did you... how did you end the deal?
Sign a contract?
Really well. What are the terms of a deal? Did you have a contract? Did you have any sort of bond? Any sort of symbolic gesture to seal the deal? Anything that you can remember? Say it, and say it plainly and clearly.
You are scaring me, Mr. Smartia.
I know.
Okay, well, as payment of receiving this weird marking, then Baba Saga will when she's satisfied of my service, will, as payment of such, reveal to me my daughter's location, and after that payment has been rendered, after another service of some magnitude where she feels satisfied, I will be released from my bonds.
I see. Did you try to disobey her? Does she punish you if you fail to accomplish a task she gives you?
Well, Matea says that it's not a good thing, but I mean, you should suspect and you should expect some bodily harm first, depending upon like the magnitude of your transgression. But indeed, if I try to leave, it's just like a death sentence, apparently, saying, like, according to Matea. So...
This Matea seems very knowledgeable. Can you take us to her?
Yeah...
And we want to help you.
Wait, no, don't get me sidetracked. Don't keep me in suspense. This is cruel. Where? You said you know where she was.
We do.
So where is
not
she?
going to be happy about it.
Oh
So
no.
we want to know, if we were to tell you about where your daughter is, that there will be nothing that could potentially trigger, and then I don't know the terms of your contract is also. It's, you understand where I'm coming from. Magic with a mahag is very tricky.
But if I know where she is, I only need like the half of the servitude required, because I needed some amount of servitude first to know where she is and then to be released. But now I only need some of that, right? So if I work hard, I get free and I will save her.
I'm gonna look at Illyria just real quick before.
There's a very kind of like dark and sad look on Illyria's face. But there's a small yet determined nod.
Mary, your daughter is at the castle with
The castle?
Strahd.
Strahd? What is Strahd? What is Ravenloft?
The castle that overlooks Barovia.
The devil! She's with the devil! Is she fine? Is she okay?
She is okay. She is okay. She is okay.
How? Wait, if she's with the devil? I mean, Arena. Are you sure?
Yes, we've seen her. She is okay.
She's been eating. She's fine.
She is fine.
She's not sick. Has she become one of the monsters?
Has she?
No.
Not yet.
Not
The thing
yet.
is, Mary, is that listen to me, Mary, and listen carefully. You are a kind-hearted and true soul in a land that doesn't deserve someone of your kind nature. But your daughter does not hold your admirable traits. Despite you loving her as a mother should,
But
and
you
loving
see,
her unconditionally.
it's my fault. I should have. I knew what kind of adventure spirit she had in the dreams of the storybooks. I should have barricaded that window as well as I did the door.
Well, it is too late to have these ifs and buts and should haves, Mary. Your daughter is of an age that she can make her own decisions, and she has chosen a path that...
No.
was
She's
not in your
far too
control.
pure, far too pure, far too innocent. She doesn't know.
Mary.
She doesn't understand.
Mary! Grab hold of her hand and start.
Get hold of it, woman!
Yeah, Mary! This is not your daughter. This is who she was, perhaps once, but not now. She is someone who sympathized with the Lord, and she wishes to join him.
It was my job to save her from herself.
No, that is not your job. Your job is to protect her so she can become of her age and make her own decisions. It is sad that she chooses to not be with her mother, but with a vampire lord. But you can't control her forever. Sometimes you just have to let them go. Let them leave the nest.
No. She's far too good, far too pure. And my obligations as a parent. When I get my hands on her, I will make sure she will never leave her room. All right?
No, Mary. It's not the time for that anymore. That time is past. You're living in the Meulen in the past.
As long as I'm alive, she will be safe, kept safe. Now I just need to get out of here. And do you think that the devil could enter into some other kind of contract with me?
Or like an overwriting of Babala Saga's contract?
Yeah,
Why
maybe
would you
if
do that
I...
to yourself?
She's all that I have.
And unless what we intend to do happens, she will not come back to you willingly, because her mind has been altered and changed to believe that she is where she belongs. She truly feels happy, and if you were to go there and like take her, she will not come with you, and it will end disastrously. But Mary, there is hope. And the hope is that the Lord has to die.
The devil? Die?
Yeah.
The devil will fall at the hand of Lady Illyria who stands before you.
She looks over her shoulder, like panicked. No, but that's just... Now, my Gertruda might believe in fairy tales, but I do not. But more importantly, I know you to be competent, are you not? And this time she is the one grabbing your shoulders. You could perhaps kidnap her if I pay you enough. Yes.
1 second.
Listen, we're not kidnapping anybody right now, Mary.
But you need to save her from herself.
And we will, given the time. Right now, you have to understand that our priority is to give ourselves enough strength to have the power to kill the devil. But before that, infiltrating Castle Ravenloft would be a suicide mission. What you're asking for is improbable at the moment.
Okay. I need to serve
You want to sit down?
the saga until she's satisfied, and I get out of this, and then I approach the castle, and I make some other kind of deal. How can it be?
You cannot trust Babali Saga, and I will tell you exactly why. She lied to you.
But she made this kind deal with me.
She saw Gertrude at the same place that we saw her, because she's been there at the same time we and Gertrude have been there.
What?
It didn't need to move an inch to help you.
So she already... Well, she said she would reveal where she was when she was satisfied with me.
She already knew.
You've
Could
been
have told
deceived.
you.
She drives a hard bargain. And she's more mighty than I thought. I just need to get out of this. More importantly, this place is quite dangerous if you're not one of us now. So, if you could just return to what's like, if you could, yeah, go to the castle and if you get an opening, take her. Yes. If you deliver her to the village, I'm sure Ismark would help me.
Can I, as I'm holding her hands or whatever,
Yeah.
being very close, can I take a look at what she has around her neck? What does it look like from a magical nature? Like one of us? Is it like a tattoo? Is it more like a binding spell? Like, what's the situation?
Oh yeah. All right. Make me an occult intelligence.
Oops. Split 10.
15. Well, it's obviously a soul mark. Considering she said that she has been bestowed some kind of power and she needs to grow. It's a very small kind of thin vine of ivy that almost like a choker wraps around her neck. So it's a very small soul mark. She probably isn't that well versed with the magical arts, but indeed, then strangely, like kind of growing out of her skin, out of the soul mark itself, real ivy wraps around her throat as well. And there definitely is some kind of enchantment, perhaps, on the soul mark itself, or some other kind of spell that you don't really know from your repertoire, from your library, your vocab. Yeah, it is without outside of your purview.
Got it. But can I look? I still want to look at it from a perspective of just like the design, and if there was a potential to copy it, like to fake it, to take note of it, maybe even just like allow Hamatia, a little bit more space as he takes out his notebook and like does his best to sort of sketch down the markings.
Yeah, sure. That's fair. There for sure is some individuality to whoever made this ivy, but to create this effect where the ivy grows out of the skin will be harder to accomplish.
Sure. No, obviously it's not going to be perfect, and forgery is, but like from a disguised self perspective, like you can make it look like that.
Fair. Yeah. I will allow you to take a moment. So, yes, why don't you return? I mean, I don't have much, but whatever you want. Just
Whatever we want.
you kidnap her and deliver her to Ismark. I will get out of here and yeah. Whatever I have, whatever I am, is yours. If you save her.
If it means that you go home, or you do everything you can do to go home, and put this futile quest to an end, knowing that you are putting the fate of your daughters into the hands of a saint.
Okay, sounds good. I don't know how long it's going to take, since she was just supposed to be happy with me, satisfied with my service. But I will try to do as quickly as possible in return.
And given that we're going to basically be saving your daughter for you, should the time come, we are going to need that you don't tell anyone that you met us here.
No, I mean, I was sent here by Matea to watch you enter the village, and I was ordered to send her a message when you did, which I have. So,
Can you send her another message?
no, once per day.
Right. And who is this Matea? Your
Oh.
handler?
My coven leader. She is very kind. She's very wise, very powerful. Not as much as Mistress the Saga, but she's been very
Coven
kind to
leader.
me. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
You have several covens here, or is the coven all of the Saga's employees?
Well, no. From what Mateus told me, we're a coven. Me, Dana, Matea, and there's also Rumans, and then there's of course Vulcans.
So, I see. So you're clever. I see. Yeah, several. Does she have any children? Anyone but might look like myself.
I don't. Matea hasn't warned me against that. To show any difference. There's no children here. In fact, one recently died, so I don't think so.
I don't think I can do anything about this tomorrow, fortunately. Not yet, anyway.
But I mean, Matea is very kind. If you need, if you need help, what are you doing here? Are you also here to ask Miss Lasaga for help?
In a way.
Oh.
More of a business arrangement.
Oh, okay. Well, then you need somebody who can contact her for you, which one of the coven heads can. I don't know. I don't. I've been here for a couple of days.
How long have you since you became an employee?
About a week. Yeah, 8 nights, I think. They don't trust me with much, but I've been helping Matea, of course, with the brewing and the cheese making, taking care of the goats. Oh yeah, and they really like me because I'm a seamstress, of course. So I with all the hairs we get from the goats, I hope to help to spin some better yarn. Apparently, the one before me who have taken the spot off, Nella used to do that, but now I'm here, so I can't do that as much. Perhaps I can make something beautiful to Miss Lasaga and get my freedom, faster that way.
Do you know of any merchants in the area, Mary?
Merchants?
People selling things? Maybe a grocer? I mean, obviously you have to eat, right? The coven has to eat. Or...
Yeah. Well, the clan heads... The coven heads, I mean, they exchange wares. From what I understand, of course, we got the goats and the cheese and the milk alcohol, and then Rumen, of course, has all of the materials and can prepare and make items. and Dana, of course, who also hunts, and then Vulcan and Gvostan, of course, they fish. And Vulcan being the direct apprentice of Lusaga, of course, there is some, from what I understand, some. This is a new word, alchemy exchanged. Yeah,
Great.
we trade among ourselves. This is, I mean, the village was, Barovia was difficult. But this is there's 9 of us. Well, then Lusaga. So, and we do our best, and there's not much around, and everything is wet, and it's not good meat. There's no farms. Well, except for the fruit tree orchard I've heard about. But it's a lot of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and scrounging and scavenging, and yeah.
Fine. So I take all those names and what they do. Like, or just put them in like a page from the book. And say, no, thank you. Now, anything you can do without putting danger to yourself, of course. I don't know what your objective is, other than to tell Matea that we are here. But or what Matea's objective is. But I think you're going to lose sight of us now, Mary. You're going to forget which way we went, and you are. Next time you're going to message, you say, we gave you the slip because we can turn invisible.
So you're really gonna remain here? I care for you much, Nyxiliria. You're really trying to help me. I can see that. So, I mean, there's nothing here. Just go.
We have a need to speak to Baba.
Oh.
And we have to.
Then, I mean, let me introduce you to Matea then. As no potential, threats as you thought, but as friendlies.
Do you think that Matea will treat you right after you do that? Like, would she take offense that you've done that?
Well, we might need to sugar up the deal by promising to help Matea with something. Otherwise, she's taking a big, political, from what I understand, risky situation between the covens and all, approaching you all.
I see. Maybe that's for the best then.
What she needs. Oh, well, the baby that died. She cared for it. Also the mother, who I've replaced by entering the coven. They disappeared and died.
Uh-huh.
And Matea really cared, of course, for her coven, but I guess lucky me, because now there's an opening and here I am. Otherwise I would have been turned away, because apparently there can only be 3. And 3. And then her. But she wants to know who did it. And you guys are good at figuring things out.
See.
Okay, I
Good
mean,
direction.
yeah, maybe we get into the good graces automatically, and maybe that way we get a way to show our strength, perhaps. But thank you. If you have any further information about this baby and who took it or when it was, obviously you're new in the coven, so maybe you don't have this information. But if you do, we can do that. We can find a baby. If you have a picture or a description or anything like that,
No,
what it was wearing.
Matea's quite sure is dead. which is horrifying. But I found it scary to talk about Nella because, like, I'm here now and I don't want her to be sad that I am in the coven now and I'm useless and very weak and I'm not Nella. But I can take you to Matea's home.
I think maybe that would be best. What do you think, guys?
I think that's a good direction.
I agree.
Then maybe we do this. And you've done your job, you found us, and...
Yeah, and I know you guys, so I know that you're kind and helpful, and not as Matea feared you to be. I will introduce you, and then you promise to help her, and that you will help me when you get out of here.
Okay, take us to Matea.
Okay, all right, so... It's not on many of us, but I mean, Lubena, Wenzel, even, Donna can be around. We need to stay close in the shadows, in the mists, and also some houses, unless they got the proper like symbols, there's danger inside, and we shouldn't go there, or else I will die. Okay. So keep low in the shadows. And we need to scurry, okay?
We want to be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious, please.
Oh.
I've heard things about Rumen, and I'm very scared. And if Wukon, I mean, all of this, I couldn't protect you. Okay, all right, with me.
We're with her.
And she indeed, hugging close to a building, she begins leading you in the derelict and forlorn former village of Luna and abandoned settlement of Perez. Until our next episode of Charismatic Misery.
We're gonna go see a coven. Yay!
Woo!